everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the GDQ Hotfix show about randomizers, randomizer-adjacent content, and the runners and communities behind them. I'm Sky Bills, your host, and this is episode 120, the Donkey Kong Trilogy Shuffler with Spike Vegeta, and that is the Donkey Kong Classic Trilogy Shuffler. It is worth saying, so that is Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. And of course, here we have Mr. Donkey Kong himself, Spike Vegeta. How are you doing?
Mr. Donkey Kong. Blessed. Actually, I won't bring that up. But I was considered once like, oh my God, are you the Donkey Kong Country? No, that would be void, actually. But I'm here more than happily to play my favorite video game series, because who isn't hyped for Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out in like 3 weeks or something? We have to do an entire GDQ before that. That's also cool. But yeah, this is the Shuffler. Again, if you've never seen it, you saw Donkey Kong Country 3 just transformed into DKC 1. How's that happening? Author Blues is a genius. And other people who have worked on this project over the years. But yeah, we've got Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 all put into this program. It is going to, in random increments, I have it between 30 and 45 seconds. It will swap between the three. And the next 3 hours, we're going to see if we can beat all the games. I'm probably not going to beat all of them because I haven't played these games a lot in recent years. But we're going to try our darndest, Sky.
Absolutely, Spike. And again, Spike's been playing the Donk series for a while and has even done speedruns of some of that. And we'll get into Spike's experience with Donk, but we have a lot of Donkey Kong Country to cover. So with that being said, Spike, are you ready to go?
Oh, let's do it, baby.
All right, Spike, on your count.
All right, starting one of these. It looks like maybe 2 in 3. Oh, gosh, I have too many Super Nintendo controllers sitting everywhere. That's all I play. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why I'm starting a timer on my end. Reference. So yeah,
you're good.
To note, you brought up my speedrun experience. So I actually speedrun every game in the main line of the Donkey Kong Country series, except for Donkey Kong Country 3. So that's a full-on Let's Play. But let's keep that Let's Play going even deeper with DKC 1 and 2, because I haven't ran these seriously in a while. And I know the versions I have in here are on different versions. So a lot of glitches and tricks don't work, but that's okay. We're going to keep it nice and glitchless. Roll through Donkey. And as they say, if you're Donkey, you're dead. So we don't want to do that. Let's see if on this... Oh, yeah, no, he didn't. That's right. Diddy didn't die. We're just going to, take that, roll off of that. As you would imagine, you want to be Diddy as much as possible in DKC 1. As, he's just a lot faster. Wow, that was weird. I cartwheeled in DKC 1, and then I became DKC 2.
So, Spike, I have heard from folks that it might be possible down the line. Now, we've had Sound Defense and Supersonic on with a Sonic Ring Shuffler. Spike, what are your thoughts on a banana shuffler down the line?
Dude, that would be so sick. So, I was working on a little stream incentive where I was doing all 3 of these in 306%.
Yeah.
Meaning, as you would imagine, you know what, let's go ahead and we're going to take a wrap right here. That's good. Oh, that threw me up. Because the ring shuffler I did for the Sonic Genesis games is one of the most fun streams I've ever done in my life. Shouts to Sound Defense for setting that up for me. Every time you touched, I forgot if it was, I think maybe every like 5 words, it would shuffle between the games, Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. I want Diddy. We're gonna do this. And so we were like, every time you got 5 of those, it would swap to another game. Or every time I hit a boss, which you hit a boss a lot in those games, that also shuffled the game. So it was wild to just on some of them, especially when you're going around like loops with a bunch of Sonic rings and stuff. It's great. It was hilarious. You should have been there. If you aren't, you're banned in my community. It's great. We were talking about maybe that would be fun to set up for Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. Every like 5 bananas you swap between games. Because obviously, like, we're trying to go even beyond just the these are just random intervals, random, violent, no care intervals between games. It would be sick if there were other ways to control it. So, yeah, that would be cool. You want to see it, Sky.
I'm already reading some hot takes in chat. And again, yes, for people wondering, and again, this is going to confuse the heck out of YouTube. So YouTube, by the way, I am so terribly sorry, but you can catch up on past hotfix shows, special events, and GDQ marathons over on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. If you are watching this on YouTube currently, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date on GDQ. So with that being said, Spike, we're getting some hot takes here in the Twitch chat right now. Something about, DKC3, it doesn't exist, stuff like that. Why are people so hard on Donk 3?
I think, there's obviously multifaceted. I will say, God, it throws me off when there's a load zone and then it becomes a different video game. I think for a lot of people, they're like, there's no Diddy. Diddy is just naturally the fastest character in all of these. A lot of people probably don't know that Dixie is actually slower than Diddy. People hate on Kitty. By the way, Kitty's great. He gets way too much hate. He's way better than Donkey. And it's not just a pure David Wise soundtrack like DKC 1 and 2 are. I think there was a lot more hatred back in the day in is it here?
Oh, yeah. Someone said I was saying DKC3 didn't exist because it wasn't coming up on the shuffler. Well, you know what? I bet you somebody out there still doesn't like DKC3, okay? It was still good content, to be fair.
There was a era, I feel like when I first really got into speedrunning, back in early Speedruns Live days, where DKC3 was it's the slow one. It doesn't have all the tricks and glitches of DKC 1 and 2. And it's still not nearly as broken as those, but they found some stuff. There's bleak skip, or you do a frame perfect trick. That's nice and toxic. You love to see those frame perfect tricks in your 60 FPS games. I feel like more people in the last 10 years have come around to nah, actually DKC 3 is it's really good too. I think the public perception has shifted to 3 is better than 1.
Oh, that hurts. I grew up on 1. I love 1.
I think I'm still a 2-1-3 kind of guy.
Okay. I'd see that. I mean, they're all good in their own ways, right? I don't think there's a bad classic Donkey.
And I love DKC Returns and Tropical Freeze. I don't think this game in its 5 mainline games has a bad game. They're all great. It's wild. I was even messing around with, so I've been doing Sex Mania. We've talked about that every time I've been on your show.
Please do. Please continue to talk about that, Spike, because again, it is a project that I am also very passionate about. Y'all, Spike has been playing through every single SNES game. And when I say playing through, I mean, Spike has kept that down to a T. I mean, Spike, what are you on? Your 30th hour right now of Romance of the Three Kingdoms or something wild?
Yes, and I just finished right before I had just the time to finish it and go get a haircut. Right before this show started. That was an absolute monster. That's, you know what, we'll take those. But yeah, so my good friend Spoonge, we're just gonna do that. You know what, we're just gonna wait here then. Can I get Diddy up there in time? Okay, I can. Can we get Fakeless? I can't. He got me to put all 500 North American Game Boy games as a thing, could Game Boy, the original Game Boy, all in there. And I was looking back at the Donkey Kong Land games. I was like, man, even the land games are great. This is awesome. So, just Donkey Kong games are fun. Now, you know what's another fun thing, gamers? Not game over it. So I'm actually going to take those 2 lives right there. That's the classic farm spot in DKC2. We might even be going back there at some point tonight. We'll have to see. You're seeing little bits of speed tech. We're actually pulling off here and there some retro speed tech where you can jump into crawl spaces and stuff. That's what's doing the really slow crawling and everything. DKC2, I did some cool stuff with goal swaps where you run into the goals at full speed and you press select and it cuts out a little jump and it puts the Kong you want in front for the next level. It's so cool. Yeah, speed tech. I haven't done that in years. That's right. I'm just that rawly talented. Oh, Kitty. Wait, where did Dixie go? Oh, did she die in the transition?
Maybe. I mean, that's not that uncommon with a shuffler. Go ahead.
No. Honestly, take a death. Wait! Oh! Something got broken! Dixie? Oh!
What? Spike, did you break it?
I think I did. Sky, I think I broke it. Dixie got caught somewhere. So I was like, oh, I guess she died. And then as soon as Kitty died, then Dixie was like, oh, no, I've been chilling, girl. Well, okay, we're going to take a death because we want to take the warp in this level. Anyone familiar with the Donkey Kong Country games knows there's warps in all three of the games. 2 and 3 have them very consolidated in just the first 2 worlds of each of them. So, I could do that entire level, or we could just take a death, pick up the Kong, and take the warp, and it would still be much faster. Oh, no! I'm dead! My little fishy friend. Will he be in DK Bonanza? Only you can decide. And by you, I mean no one in chat. Probably Nintendo figured it out. Okay. Doorstop Dash. Oh. DoorDash were Donkey Kong Country fans. No, here's Kitty.
I'm happy that y'all are asking questions in chat. I know I missed at least one, so please feel free to repost that. Yes, the shuffle is happening every 30 to 60 seconds. This is not with bananas. We were talking about possible 5 banana shuffler earlier, but that hasn't been implemented yet. Like I said, I know I missed one other question earlier, so please feel free to repost that. And again, thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. Please follow Spike Vegeta at twitch.tv/Spike Vegeta. You can also catch him on YouTube at youtube.com/Spike Vegeta. And again, do not miss Spike's SNES Mania as well. It has been a ton of fun.
Yeah, Romance of 3 Kingdoms 3, our 17th war game, was game 313. We're coming up on the halfway point, gamers, which will be Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. A lot of people's favorite sports game on the console. That or probably NBA Jam or something.
No. NHL 94.
Yeah, NHL 94 was really good. It's my second favorite that I have played so far for the SES. Just played NHL 94 not terribly long ago. Oh, no. Dixie, where is she? There should be a warp up here.
That's what chat was saying earlier from Donkey Kong Country 3, that I think there was something where Kitty threw Dixie or something like that, and that's why you may have lost track of her.
Oh, is that where she...
Yeah.
Thank you, chat, the big assist. Yeah, that was right on the shuffle, so I was like, oh, maybe she died?
Oh, the song. Oh,
best song, dude.
I will geek out over David Wise music all day. I do it on my own, during my own stuff, and it's just oh my gosh, I love his music so much.
We're going to hear. Okay, let's try to do that. No, can't get that. Well, we're going to do this one as normal, chat.
Ooh,
it's fine, we're going to have to do some barrel blasting.
This is a good question. Is there a Donkey Kong only percent in DKC1? That's a good question.
Yo, a little donkey only? Donkey only runs of DKC Tropical Freeze. But never one for this. Maybe we can be the ones to coin it. Oh, I'm going to die there. I won't die, but Diddy's going to get diggity dunked on.
You know what? Since you asked so nicely in chat, we can do a recap for you real quick. So for folks just tuning in, first of all, hello. This is GDQ Hotfix. This is the content between events, and this is Random Number Generation. We do randomizers and randomizer adjacent things here. This is Spike Vegeta. One of Spike does it all. Spike does speedruns. Spike does shufflers and challenge runs. Spike does SNES Mania. Spike has been completing and will complete every single game on the North America SNES, and this is a shuffler. So the game rotates every 30 to 45, right? That's what we decided on.
Yeah, Spike. 30
to 45 seconds randomly. We won't know what game it goes to in the Donkey Kong series, but it's Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, and Spike is just doing it any percent. So again, Spike doesn't have to do all the bonus rooms or anything like that. And we're just doing a showcase.
We would be here much longer.
Exactly. We'd be here till the cows come home, and we still have plenty of wonderful programming later tonight here on GDQ Hotfix as well. So Spike is attempting to get through as much as possible in 3 hours in the any percent category while playing all 3 of these games simultaneously with the game rotating randomly every 30 to 45 seconds. So, yeah, I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me, once you see a few minutes of it, it makes a little bit more sense.
You can tell I've never speedran DKC3. I've never had the desire to learn it. I probably should at some point just so I could say I can do the entire series. But, yeah, you can tell watching because I'm like, dude, where are the warps? Where did they go?
He also does do amazing commentary. So Spike is part of our interview team here at Games Done Quick, part of our very talented interview team. And you'll be seeing him, in addition to him doing Donkey Kong Country Returns as a runner, also doing interstitial content here. Oh my gosh, it's Winky.
Yeah, I'm going to get Winky for the fans. He's absolutely slower. You know what? Let's get some bananas with him. Let's really get the full Winky experience.
But yeah, so you'll see Spike during a lot of the interstitial content as well as running at SGDQ coming up very, very soon. So,
yes. Yeah. I'll be running DKC Returns HD, a game I actually know how to speedrun. It'll be great. Get to show that off. A game that got, like many other Switch 1 titles, got way faster on Switch 2. Are you there? Are you here? I found you.
I'm right here.
Oh, no, not you, the video. No, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I was going to try to get that for value. I can still try, but now I'm probably going to accidentally press the button.
Question. Favorite track from each game for both of us. So someone said Fear Factory from 1, Sticker Brush Symphony from 2, and Rock Face Rumble from 3. Which one do you like, Spike?
Ooh, Rock Face Rumble is the best from 3. Yeah, the Burn Your Rope update. Yeah, no, that's...
yeah.
That song slaps. It actually... I do think 3 does have the weakest soundtrack of them. It's still really good, obviously.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
DKC 2, I mean, listen, it's got 15 of the greatest retro gaming tracks of all time. But I think Sky and I both have the same... Yeah, I knew I was going to shoot him. We both have the same thing. Mining Melancholy for DKC 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that thing's so good.
So good. That and Life in the Mines from 1 is also very good. That's Winky's Walkway, Track, Tanked Up Trouble, that song.
I would also go Fear Factory myself for DKC 1.
Yeah.
When you, back when I actually learned how to speedrun DKC 1, let's go Oil Drum Alley.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like, that's like, that is one of my favorite speedrunning experiences of all time. Just running through that level quickly is so good. And it's driven by how good the track is. Oh, we are gonna die. Oh, there was so much unfortunateness. I gotta try. Oh, no, now I gotta aim for the teeth. Gamers, we might die right here. Hold up. Okay, we got one in there.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm going to go in a pit, and we might... We'll see. Oh. Get in there. Oh, right in between the teeth. Burp. This has got to be one of the weirder bosses that they ever made in DKC 2, or in the DKC series.
Isn't this just a reskin of Sluggy the Unshaven from Yoshi's Island? Because that's what that boss reminded me of.
Oh.
Because it's kind of like that kind of like back and forth. I guess another earlier version of that would also be Crocomire. Like, you don't actually injure the boss, right? You're playing like a tug of war.
Yeah, right. So I've never actually thought of it that way.
Yeah. Those are like the two bosses that reminded me of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely DKC 3. Because DKC 1, they were like, let's make just all the bosses. You jump on their head like 5 times, then they're done. They were not trying too much with the bosses there. DKC 2, they definitely tried to up kind of the gimmick factors of them quite a bit. And then 3, they just went for it. All right, we are through World 1 of all 3 games. That's great.
Oh, yeah, you do damage with Sluggy. I guess it would be the pot ghost from Yoshi's Island would be a closer thing because you have to like push the Shy Guys off the edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, Belcha. I forgot because I don't have the sound like y'all do. So I forgot about that.
I'm thinking of land tech. So funny enough, I actually never speedran DKC 3, but I did speedrun Donkey Kong Land 3. Because that game actually claps quite a bit.
You okay there, Spike?
Yeah, just every time, dude, it's impossible for me to not just freak out. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I could have had an extra life. It's actually good value in this. All right, that's all the Winky we need for the day. It's called Winky's Walkway. You got to give him a shot. And that level's an absolute nothing burger otherwise. Okay, now Scott and I did a shuffler of just Super Nintendo games last week.
Yeah.
And in them was DKC 1. One of the incentives I did. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, some of the shuffles have been diabolical. Was DKC 1. I did an incentive where I was like, hey, my Carnage back there. Let's, if y'all donate X amount, I will not use the warp in that level. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Because, there's a certain amount of delay with what we're doing. It's a little rough. I will be taking the warp back there, as you can see, and I'm going to die anyways for it because we shoveled in the middle of it. So, yay!
Let me preface that with I'm one of the SGDQ 2020 and 2025 ambassadors, so that's what Spike was helping me out with last week. And I'll tell you something, What a friend to be willing to do, stage 1 of Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Minecart Carnage here, and the Aladdin lava carpet in a shuffler. Like, don't do some of those. Don't do it.
Dude, yeah, you were telling me beforehand, because you were actually, you were a gamer about it. You finished the whole thing.
I did. There was some of them that I still would not recommend in good faith putting through a shuffler. Doing the entire first world of Wizard of Oz in a shuffler, not a good idea. Did it? Not a good idea.
You got to that after I left. Nice.
It was a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Totally trash idea.
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious. Great stream value.
It was good for charity, for sure. Is it randomizing the 3 games? So the only thing that's per se randomized here is when the games shuffle back and forth and to what game. So that is what's being randomized here. The games themselves are not randomized. It's when the timing goes back and forth. You see, we don't know if Spike's going to be over a lava pit when that happens. We don't know if Spike's going to be fighting a boss. It could be at any point in time. And I'll tell you something. As a player, that is terrifying. If you're over a pit, you're going to lose momentum. And for some games, it's better than others. I would imagine, Spike, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's less terrifying when you have Dixie, at least, because Dixie can at least hover.
Yeah, you could activate like a panic hover for her. But that's even then, like you need like a good amount of height. Like everything happens so fast in these suckers. Let's swap back to Diddles. Honestly, Donkey is way more useful. If you were doing like a more traditional speedrun of DKC1, then you would actually intentionally lose Donkey early, so you save like 10 frames on the overworld map. Donkey's a great meat shield in this instance, because you're gonna take a lot of random, like, oh, we shoveled at a bad time, and now you would be dead, but now you just get to be Donkey, which in speedrunning they usually say, oh! Hey, there was that hover.
Well, again, and I'm glad you all are talking about this here. You're talking about like bosses tripping people up and stuff. And again, under normal circumstances, this stuff, no problem. But the thing is, again, is a shuffler makes things that are normally not too bad pretty difficult, even if you're experienced with the game, right? It adds a whole new layer of difficulty to things. And that's something that we as speedrunners look for. We're always looking for ways to make things more difficult. Sure, we can mod games to give it one-hit KO, but for something like this also adds to the entertainment value of a game.
Oh, again, shufflers are some of my favorite. I've done this for DKC. I did this for the Sonic Genesis trilogy that we were just talking about. See if I can get this roll timing. Very nice.
I think I'm the only one, I think, who's done Castlevania, or at least one of like 2 or 3
You
people.
are sadistic. Doing it in Castlevania? Those games are hard enough. What's wrong with you? My God.
Oh, wait till I add Dracula X. I'm still learning that game.
Oh, are you actually are you wanting to learn it as like a speed run?
I want to learn it well enough where I can learn one of the routes to shuffle. I don't need to learn it as a full-on speed run, but I eventually would like to. I would like to learn it enough to be able to do it for a Fatale marathon, because I like doing 4 games for like a marathon shuffler. Because 1 is so short that I always end up beating 1, and then it's like either 2 categories of 3, which is kind of and 4, or if I can add Dracula X in there, because 2's weird, right? I feel like 2 wouldn't go well in there, but Dracula X 4, 3, and 1 would be really good.
Yeah, that would be really good. 4 is kind of the sweet spot. There's no way. I don't know if this works on not 1.1. Let's find out.
I've done the Mario one. The Mario one's been tried and true. I feel like I've gotten a really good grapple on the Mario one, but I've done the Mario one a ton, right?
You've done it for a bunch of different marathons, including like our events, like the T1.done we've done before. So
yeah, I'd like to do. I'm going to keep submitting the Mario All-Stars one. I'd like to do it one more time at an in-person, if possible. And then I think I would lay that one to rest and probably focus on the Castlevania one, if possible. There's also the Star Fox one where I'm trying to clear all 3 routes simultaneously on the SNES one. That one's also proving to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated.
I was focused on that warp. There was which one you were doing?
The Star Fox Shuffler, where you have to clear all 3 routes at the same time.
Yeah, that looks like a monster. Anyone who doesn't know, SNES Star Fox is really, really hard, as it turns out.
Someone asked, what just happened in Millstone Mayhem? So throughout Donkey Kong Country 1, the only reason why I can answer this is I've actually done speedruns of 1, unlike the other 2. Donkey Kong Country 1 has a series of warp barrels in it, and I don't know if they were intended for the devs or if they were intended as Easter eggs. Spike can answer that. But regardless, there are these warp barrels that allow you to skip entire stages, and that was one of them.
Yeah. So what I did there was a glitch where you can store a super jump. Turns out this version, that still works. So that's great. I think this is 1.1 that I'm playing on. But yeah, it's a glitch where I did a bunch of random movements seemingly that eventually ended. I'm gonna need, I need you. You are my friend. That ended in Donkey, when he jumped on something, he was gonna launch into the air. There's stuff where you need to not touch the ground beforehand. It's a lot. I'm gonna try to do it in another spot later on, but I'm probably gonna forget the setup. Again, a lot of these are things I have literally not done in 6 or 7 years. Just do a little curved bullet up there.
You talking about the Forest Frenzy Super Bouncer?
Yeah, I think I'll give that one a shot. But there is just a barrel up there that is intended only for Donkey. And that's what we're trying to launch Donkey up to. Normally the game wants you to go a lot further into it, get a tire, and then bring that tire back with you, which by the way is really hard to do. They want you to bring back a tire and then bounce off of that up to the barrel. But we bypass that by doing all that glitchy setup stuff at the beginning. Okay, that's good to know. All right, World 2 down in DKC 1 and 2. We're halfway through DKC 3. And then once you get out of the first 2 worlds of DKC 2 and 3, you're done with the intended warps. Oh, this is, I'm Donkey. I think we're just gonna blast. Donkey's gonna die here, that's okay. That puts Diddy in front. And now we can try to go for another built-in warp. So DKC 1 has a bunch of warps as well, but they're all over the levels. They don't just maintain them to worlds 1 and or worlds 1 and 2. We're gonna go up here for the safety. I think they basically determined that's not even faster. All right, so yeah, I'll try to do it here just for the fans. This is a terrible idea in a shuffler as well, because I'm just going to end up dropping the input when I come back.
Speaking of good tracks, though, by the way, Vulture Culture is one that I feel often gets overlooked. That's and that one actually comes back in a Donkey Kong Country Returns. I love the iterations of Vulture Culture in that one.
Yeah, all the remixes are super, super good. Take this boost.
There's a version of Fear Factory that Spike doesn't like in Returns. He talks about it quite a bit.
For just one of the levels?
The Musical Madness one, you don't seem to like.
That one's so hard. Save Randy.
Yeah.
Oh! Good save. Okay, I slipped forward. That's fine.
Spike.
We're not going to charge the super jump, but we're not dead. Let's go.
What did you do there? What did you do?
I was fully in the pit, dude.
I cannot process what just happened there.
That was wild, actually. That was a raw reaction.
What a legend right here. See, that's something that only muscle memory can do. I'm convinced. That was really good.
Training on 700 Super Nintendo games, that gets you there. All right. I've never speedran. Actually, let's try this again. So I'm going to try to go for a super jump strat, something kind of similar. Where I threw Dixie over to that second barrel, and hopefully that's going to store a big McFatty jump. I'm just going to bounce on both of you, jump over the B. I'm then going to jump into that. And that should have her launched in the air. Oh, yeah, we got the G.
All right. Oh,
and that allowed you to do the swamp fly. Yeah, okay, that was actually good. Cool. It's cool not forgetting every single speedrun strat you used to do.
First of all, Richard, thank you so much for the epic replay there. I can't wait to watch the bot over and see that. Second of all, Spike, I don't know what to say. That was amazing. I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, but sometimes I personally find the recovery from things like that to be way more impressive than the thing itself, especially when you're trying to do a shuffler. So, Spike, well done.
Yo, thank you, gamer. I appreciate that.
Of course.
We're going to try for another super jumper here. Can we get it? Okay, we did not get it. Honestly, that's for the better. So all of that I was doing, it was to try to get a bounce with Diddy off of that last Kremling, and you would skip, theoretically, this entire rope auto-scroller section. You'd just be flying up above the screen at a pretty high speed, and you would then have to release a button, the jump button, at a certain point, and you would just start falling down. You'd be really, really high up in the air. Now, more than likely what would happen is we would shuffle to a different game. I wouldn't be holding B the entire time, and then we'd die. We would fall down early. So it's fine. We've gotten to show off some cool stuff so far. By the way, yes, this is the muted version of it, but if you have any sensitivity to flashing lights, I would not look for the rest of this level. As when Glimmer turns around, there is a frame of just white. But I do think we're on a version that muted that quite a bit. I've had learned with playing so many Super Nintendo games, a lot of retro games use the big flashing light or a big explosion and whatnot. And that's not great. That's not great. But, older games, we've learned more now.
And unless Spike dies in Torchlight Trouble, we'll give you a heads up there. We shouldn't have to deal with squawks in one. As much as we love squawks in one, squawks is a headache, literally.
Yes. As long as I say, can we get the what? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at this. Look at this swag. Spike tempting fate here in Forest Frenzy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, Spike. I'm so sorry.
Gamer, we're going to die.
No, you're not. You may take a hit. You're not going to die there, though. You'll be fine.
But I'll be Donkey. And you know what they say about Donkey?
Yeah, if you're Donkey, you're dead. But, however...
What do they say about Chunky?
You're going to be at the end of the level. You'll be fine.
You're fine. And that was like the original one of the levels. Do you remember as a kid, Sky, what levels we'll just keep it a DKC 1 that gave you the most troubles?
I did not like elevator antics. I still don't like it as an adult. Oh my gosh.
That's actually a very, I would almost say sophisticated answer, because I think there's a lot of those levels that, after speedrunning it, the levels get easier. You learn the tricks and everything about them. Like Snow Barrel Blast and everything. That's a classic, really, really hard stage for a lot of people. Elevator Antics is actually a bit of a nightmare that I think kind of stays really hard.
Oh, yeah. Also, Loopy Lights would be another one that I am just not a fan of at all.
One of the last ones. I think we need
There's just so much enemy spam in Loopy Lights, and it messes with your ability to see things.
Okay, Dixie. He's psyching us out. I didn't. Uh-oh.
Spike, I'm not calling you out here. How many shuffles have you been on this spider? This is more on the shuffler than you.
Dude, I feel like we've been fighting the spider for hours.
I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride here.
The bounce into that still bounces up there? Dude, that's wild.
What the heck?
Well, now we're on him for another 6 hours.
No, I don't want to look at this anymore.
It's over. Oh, the dream's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
You know what, Spike? Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Raspberry too.
Gamers, we're going to take a wrap here. Wrap equals 1 up. Obviously, ideally, you would not like to take these because they waste like 6 seconds. But like, dog, this ain't that kind of speed run.
But the glasses, the boom box, is freaking awesome. I like that.
They were trying to compete with Sonic. They were like, dude, Sonic's too cool. And he is too cool. He's still too cool. All right, Crockhead. I wonder if wrong warps work in this. I was like, if there's any of the wrong warps I would maybe remember how to do, maybe it would be Crockhead. Oh, there's no way. We just died in 2 games. Yeah.
Spike, why'd you have to call your shot there? Come on, man.
We're about to die in 2 video games, dude.
No. But that's the thing about the shuffler, right? Like the shuffler.
Dude, that was an awful place to shuffle in this.
The shuffler takes the difficulty and cranks it to about 10. This is why we call this, like, this is entertainment. Y'all got to try this at some point. This is fantastic.
No, it's over.
Oh my God.
There was no way. There was no way. I will say, gamers, you would be shocked how hard this is. Like I've played Super Mario All-Stars a lot. I'm nowhere near as good as like Sky and people are at it, but I played it a lot. I like Super Mario All-Stars than a shuffler. Like Sky makes it look so easy. It's so hard. It's so unreal difficult. Just like all the like little things you gotta deal with. Is this? Here, let's see if we can maybe get a wrong warp to work.
Okay, all right. I'm listening.
Nah, okay. I think that actually was almost correct. I just accidentally killed him.
All right, back to the spider.
Back to the spooter.
Again.
Come here. Bam. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. The speed strike for the spider is actually very cool. You do a bunch of like little double jumps or like mid-air coyote timing jumps with Kitty, and you just curve the bullet up into his dumb-looking face. But it also looks really hard.
It sure is
so we're doing the straight-up casual route. We're gonna put that down there. I think he's gonna come. Okay. Sky, would you calm down? Yes,
Spike, I went to take a swig of water and it almost went up my nose after hearing you do.
Here, let's do that little bounce-a-roozies, little screwy-satoozies. Oh, yeah, we're jumping on all these. Oh, it's over. No, it's not.
Oh, my.
Oh, I'm bored in the game. No, but then I could try the wrong warp one more time. That could be cool. Crockett actually classically very difficult stage in this speedrun. Can we get it to? Oh, it's over. No, I wasn't. I thought I was Kitty. I was not Kitty. I was Dixie. They got me mixed up because Kitty was like more in frame. I don't know, man. Okay,
Spike has become the Kong.
This is to beat World 2 of every game. Oh my God. Line up the shot. Let's go. All right, don't soft lock here. Let's go. All right.
Nice job, Spike. Well done, gamer.
We just beat the hardest boss in the trilogy. Unironically, one of the hardest bosses in the trilogy.
I kid you not.
So when I go upgrade that boat.
When I played DKC 2, Spike, I had a lot of issues with Carol.
Shoot.
A lot of issues.
Oh, dude. It's pretty bad. The first time I ever played this game in full was on stream like 10 years ago. And I'm pretty sure I was on K-Rool for like 45 minutes. Like,
I was on
my full playthrough was only like 5 hours. He was like an hour of it. I historically am real bad at final bosses in video games. I don't know what it is. Here, we're going to take this one a little safer this time. Okay, we're just gonna jump on every croc. Jumping on the croc, jumping on the croc. Ooh, jumping on the croc, jumping on the croc. Please don't shuffle right now. Okay, thank you.
All right, Spike, good job.
The shuffle, yeah, it went, the beautiful shuffle. We love those shuffles.
Someone said the B in DKC2 isn't the hardest. No, I think Spike was being sarcastic there because that spider took so many shuffles.
Dude, I actually do think the spider, I'm projecting, because I've never speedrun DKC3. I think the spider is actually probably one of, if not the hardest speedrun strats for a boss fight in the DKC trilogy. Casually, he's probably mild. So, ayo. All right, Sky, what are your favorite stream snacks?
Ooh, stream snacks. That's a good one. Depends. It depends on how hangry I am, right? Because sometimes you ever just stop your stream and be like, I have to get up and get something to eat.
Yeah. I'm like, gamers, if I don't have some veggie straws in my mouth in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to put a fist through the screen. And they go, whoa, okay, it's not that big a deal.
So if it's just a snack, fresh mozzarella goes a long way for me. Like something with some protein in it or something like that. Maybe some salt and vinegar almonds are pretty good. Something with some substance, something that's going to last me. Something with like some peanut butter in it. Peanut butter and apples are pretty good.
Peanut butter and apples is like S tier, dude. If you want to be a streamer, this is our big tip. Get into peanut butter and apples. I was bringing it up because in that last level, we're going to come back and hit you because I don't remember. We're going to stop. We're going to stop, drop, and roll. We're going to pop and lock it. Okay. Yeah, look at these cheese balls. Aren't they delicious looking? My God.
If I need an actual meal, if I need to actually like sit down and eat a meal, I get some of those like microwavable like Amy's bowls, like the ones in the
Yeah, dude. I'm a big Amy's bowls kind of guy.
Yeah, if I need like an actual like meal, there's plenty of fantastic choices from that.
Booty.
I'm not me when I'm hungry. I'll tell y'all, you can tell if a streamer's getting hungry. If you don't believe me next time, watch a streamer, like look at their time like playing. You start getting into that 5-6 hour range. You can tell when a streamer's starting to get hangry.
Yep. They're a little less on top of laughing at your dumb jokes in chat. Yeah.
Spike!
Stop acting like you're funny. Oh my God. That message you just put was so creative. Is this a randomizer?
Spike!
Why? Oh my God, what you said?
Spike's keeping it real tonight, y'all.
Keeping it real. Listen, I want to end my career right now. Y'all don't know about the real me.
He's giving you the real. I mean, to be fair, he just finished 30 hours of romance, probably in the last week, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So,
dude, everybody who hears that probably thinks it's like a visual novel, like a romantic novel or something.
Someone asked, can you
it's a war game, hardcore.
Can you speedrun and eat at the same time? It depends. So, like, if you have something like Super Mario World, where you get, 8 to 11 seconds, I think it is, between each stage, maybe. I would say overall, I wouldn't recommend it. Have you ever spilled anything on your expensive setup? Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not only that, if you start to get older like me and Spike, you also have to probably go use the restroom at some point. You do not want to compete with bodily functions while you're trying to do a speed run. Yeah. We've only seen it a handful of times at GDQ. It happened to one of my friends. I'm not going to isolate the poor guy because I feel horrible. He had to get
Andy. We talked about it many times. Wow. It was Andy.
Wow, just call out.
He would tell you it was him. Andy would be like, that was me. I had to poop during the SMZ3 race. It was in the one with Ivan. He hands the controller back to Lankatech. Go watch it, clip it, marvel at it. He did it.
I feel so bad for him.
I don't. It was hilarious.
I was hosting during that. I just remember looking over at Andy, and he just gives the controller to Lack. Lack looks over at me like, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm just like, I'm just playing. Go for it.
Yeah, I guess his like full story of it was like he had just insert whatever food you want there, and it was like his stomach was a little like, I don't know if I'm not feeling great. Well, I guess I need to get up on GDQ and do this like, and do, that was almost karma, and do this like 4-hour speed run with Ivan. It'll be great. And then I guess at some point Andy did something cool in the run, and Patty, who was of course on the couch for them, goes up, like grabs him by the shoulders and shakes him violently like, let's go, my boy. And so Andy, his whole body be jiggling, dog. And he realized at that moment, I have to escape now. Yeah, it was great. By the way, make sure you follow Andy. He's great.
Yeah, Andy is great. Also, too, the same goes for make sure, we talk about how lovely animals are. Make sure your puppers, your kitties, make sure everybody's well taken care of before you start a speed run. This goes also for our friend I Eat Your Pie and his dog Gumshoe, because, again, you never know when a dog will have to go in the middle of a speed run,
Just, guy, he was perfectly in frame. He was perfectly in frame. Oh, here, let's do this.
Great moments in speedrun history here, eh?
Yep. People love the funnies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a typical day that ends in Y conversation for me and Spike, by the way. This is nothing unusual.
We love poop humor. Talk about poop. Who doesn't like poop humor? I don't. Dude, get out.
Yep, make sure you feed your animals too. That is important. It is important. Make sure your animals are fed and pet and loved before you start your speed run. That's a good point. We have to call out Gumshoe, okay? Gumshoe's done a lot of interesting things throughout low-level SMRPG.
That's where ripping, dude. It was ripping. Oh, that's dead.
Oh, yeah.
That's. I love shuffles, dude. I love shuffles. Like,
I love shufflers.
Shufflers are real funny. Hey, you know what's a great thing about Donkey Kong Country 3? These toboggan stages. These are the best minecart levels in the series. I think these are real fun. Oh, no, I died. Just kidding. These suck. Okay. We got to lock in. Oh, we locked in.
Oh, there you go, Spike.
Let's go. We got our Kongs back. Yep, that's right.
I don't typically associate these pipe stages though with anything positive because later in the game your controls are reversed. By the way, I really don't like anyone who decided in any video game history that it was okay to reverse controls somewhere.
Dude, it messes with my brain. Especially when they just like flips the left right, but up and down are the same. So anytime there's something like that, I'm like, everything breaks. My brain just actually breaks.
Those sounds, Spike, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me giggling because I can't.
I don't think map glitch. Oh, yeah. We knew.
Yeah, we did. That was a shuffle.
Listen. Touche, Mr. Video Game.
Yeah.
I probably should go save at some point in each of these because that can take enough off of you. Plus, I haven't played these games seriously in a while.
Also, shout-outs to our lovely, cute little snake critter friend here. I love this noodle.
I thought that's why you were bringing up your pets. You were talking about Ratley. The girl who does my hair that I just went to go see, she has a pet snake. Aww. And apparently he's real cute.
Yeah.
I was like, that's unique. I ain't never known.
Heck yeah, noodle friends.
Little noodle friends. All right, we've noodled our way to the end.
I love Ratley though. What a cute friend. So somebody said, what is the longest speed run I've ever completed? Yours has got to be classic low level, Spike, right? Because you've never done FM 1 card.
Yeah, I mean, no, not that. Like mine would be the 602, I guess, technically.
Oh yeah.
So that was like 30-something hours. It's multi-game, but yeah. Oh, can we?
Yeah, I guess it depends on if it's oh my gosh, Spike.
Yeah, if it's an individual game, I mean, in terms of like bad attempts at it, like there's like a lot of the 100% 3D Marios, like Mario Odyssey doing all moons at first was many, many hours. Super Mario Galaxy 2, 242. Dude, guess it not. Guess it not.
Yeah, I would imagine my 5-card FM before I got good at it was probably pretty long. I mean, now it's one of my better categories of FM. Mm-hmm. Oh, Spike. Yeah, Spike is a legend. Spike is a legend. Go follow him here. Absolutely, he's a legend.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you know what? We need my little friend. I need my little friend. Okay. Slime climb. I don't remember how to do this. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I didn't remember. That's fine. There's also a super jump you can do there, but again, as I said, as advertised, I didn't remember how to do it.
Yeah, I'd probably say some kind of Forbidden Memories run before I got good at it is probably one of my longer ones. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Or I did do a warpless Mario shuffler that's like 5.5 hours. That's actually pretty good for a warpless Mario
that's actually
shuffler.
A really good time.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good time for me.
Booty.
I tend to be careful around longer runs though, because I drink a lot of water and I got a weak bladder, so I'm always afraid I'm gonna have to like use the restroom. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This for a lot of people, this is like visually the most iconic stage of DKC3. Like, this looks
who
terrifying.
are these guys?
Yeah.
Who's down there sawing this tree up? How giant are they? Aren't like the Kongs like the size of humans? Who down there? We're doing work on this. But you were talking about having to pee. By the way, peeing's great, gamers. Make sure you hydrate and you
always hydrate.
Get rid of it later on. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Where am I? What am I doing? What planet am I on?
Well, yeah, when you were asking me about T1.done, remember I was asking you, like, how long of a run do you need? Because I actually did have some pretty long runs that I submitted to you. You know, I told you I could do a warpless Mario one because my any percent's like, 90 minutes and under? But my warpless one's like over 5 hours for that.
I'm so bad at video games. It's because we normally don't do this anymore.
No, you're not. Again, this the
dude. It's so much better to tell yourself you're bad at things. No, that's actually toxic. I should not be saying that. That's actually real toxic. Don't do that. Believe in yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments, gamers. Sometimes you just forget how to do things in a video game. That's fine.
Well, again, though, Spike, I mean, how many different kinds of video games have you played at this point across how many genres, right? Like with the SNES Mania we were talking about before, right?
We're getting to hundreds.
Yeah.
We get into hundreds, dog. I was like, dude, the amount of games we played just in SNES Mania, how many people are like, dude, 718 Super Nintendo games? I probably have not played 718 video games, period. What an unfortunate place that I was shoveled in. I didn't know where I was.
I mean, Spike, to be fair, a lot of us probably have like 718 video games on our backlog. I'm sorry. I'm going to call everybody out on that.
Oh, yeah. Just on their Steam account alone. Hey, wait. Pull it back.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
Take it back now, y'all. Okay, I jumped this time. Are you proud of me? Oh, let's go. You know what?
Yeah,
let's press up. Dixie died for your sins. I'll go back to the whole the hydrating thing, and also bladders and peeing and everything. I'm here to become the president of speedrunning because you know what I think? I think any speedrun of X amount, whatever. Let's just start a base at 4 hours because in Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I'm assuming as well, they allow X amount of breaks where you can just pause your timer and it's over. Where they just allow you to be a human. Just go to the bathroom, take your dogs outside, whatever that may be. Whatever dream may come. And I'm like, dude, that's great. I think all speedruns should do that. Like in Odyssey, I know for all moons, which is even if you're really good at it, takes 7 hours. They allow for every 4 hours you play, you get a 15-minute break. And that's great. Every time I do it now, I take a 15-minute break, and I feel healthier for it. It's like doing a standard job. I think that should be standard across all of speedrunning.
Oh, sure. Isn't that the same, too, for the 602? Didn't they allow, like, some kind of, like, break, stopping the timer, etc. on that?
They have. Yes.
That's good.
Like, they keep track of it as an RTA race, but they're like, listen, if you want to participate, you can take as many breaks as you want. We do not care. I'm like, that's great.
Nice.
You all should pat yourselves on the back for that. Oh. Dixie.
Spike, you okay over there?
Oh, I'm trying. I'm just out here. I'm sitting here putting in work every single day of my life. He's gonna bounce. He's gonna crouch. What's crouch? I don't know, dude. I'm making stuff up.
I think chat's having a good time with your noises here, Spike.
Oh, God, I hope so. Someone should be. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. Oh, dude, that was a sick speedrun strat in the glitches category. Oh, God. Oh, it's just playing with my heart. Oh, and you all know that song. Quit playing games with my heart, and my heart, and my heart, and my heart. Those are the lyrics, right?
Oh my gosh. And Guard looks so happy. I love animal
He's so happy to be here, dude. Then they put him in Donkey Kong 64. That was the last we ever saw of him.
What happened to him? Was just Donkey Kong 64 just too powerful? And that was that?
Definitely, that's a good word for Donkey Kong 64.
It's too powerful.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the level again, and we're going to get it right. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. That's all you can do. Keep going forward.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's all we can do there, Forrest. I just made up a line from Forrest Gump. Okay, pop it. Back to ditters. We need to beat this first half of the level.
By the way, who in chat has had a good giggle so far since the stream started? We're here at RNG. We pride ourselves here on a good giggle.
These shuffles are diabolical.
Sorry, Spike.
Oh my goodness. You think I came on here to be your comedian? I am a serious speedrunner, as you can definitely see.
Spike, jokes aside, you have delivered so much at marathons across the board. I would recommend Spike's Tropical Freeze run from the last GDQ. I was there personally. There was some very, very, very good stages in that, Spike.
Yeah, there were some unscripted parts of it being good. Because, I script all of my jokes and everything that we do. Actually, that makes them sound way worse. They're like, dude, I hope those are improv. And I didn't know, there were some just like genuine speedrun strats in that I don't remember. Do you remember the 21st night of September? We're just gonna go. That's fine. Here, let's bait it low and then go up high. That's right. That'll trick them. Then there were just some genuine speedrun strats in that Tropical Freeze run where I was like, okay. That went correctly. Like stuff that like in practice that like I would maybe get like, I don't know, 10% of the time. And it genuinely just hit. Like, man, this is great. I'm proud of myself because I played this game for probably like Tropical Freeze probably hitting like 1,000 hours. Is there something over here? It is. That's progressing the video game. We hit the checkpoint of Slime Climb. Gamers, hit the thing. No, hit the thing. Yeah, that's right.
Is this actually called Slime Climb?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wasn't that what it was called in Fall Guys? I know, this is an old term for you all now.
Maybe?
I don't know why I had just randomly thought about that.
Isakukus. I was thinking of like Nickelodeon climbing the aggro crag and stuff. That does sound like something that would come from a Nickelodeon thing. It's like, they were like slimy in there and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Spike, we had this talk before the show started. I don't think a lot of people in chat would know what an aggro crag is. Maybe you too.
Those are people that don't want to be my friend. Tap one in chat if you know what an aggro quag is. Because all you know is, oh, that's that good stuff.
Spike, there were some people I remember a couple years ago that didn't know what a phone book is. If people don't know what a phone book is, they probably don't know what an aggro crag is,
dude.
you know?
Dude, okay, I don't know if this would qualify as, what? Okay, Dixie's not fast enough to go past that. I didn't know. I don't know if this qualifies as like ASMR or anything, but I just loved how big and floppy that phone books would be. Like just the amount of pages. Every time my mom would get one in, I'd just be like, oh yeah, flip through the pages. It was great. It was like my version of a comic book that long. Man, we need to move past that segment, what I just said. That's fine. All right, B.
All right, there's some people in chat who know it. All right, thank you. I don't have to crumble in the dust yet today. Thank you. Sure. Chat saving my day here. Thank you, chat.
What are other old things? Is there anyone in chat who doesn't know what a VHS tape is yet? Have we reached that point? Is that an artifact of the past enough?
Yeah, it's not like we're talking about an 8-track tape. We're talking about a VHS tape.
Okay, slime climb. We need to lock in right
hey, Spike, here. You ever pick up a phone and you get like that like dial tone thing?
Oh no. Yeah. No, but yeah. Okay, I think Dixie is not fast enough to do that. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness, I hear Poppy outside my door. She's crying. She can't believe her papa could even think of doing things in a video game without her being in the room.
Well, it is almost break time, Spike. Do you want to give Poppy some attention?
Oh, I would love to. We're gonna.
Okay. Well, you let me know where
here's
a good
Here's the break
spot.
time when we beat slime climb. We have to climb this slime. Why is it called slime? Oh, that what? Oh, Billy Joel. Okay, B's dead. We beat 1-3 and BKC won. All right. But I have to be slime climb. I gotta be slime climb. I gotta be.
Okay.
I
By the way, earlier, real quick, while it's on my mind, we were talking earlier about Spike helping me out with ambassador stuff via Shuffler, kind of like what we're doing right now. So if you want to learn more about SGDQ ambassadors, get ready for Summer Games Done Quick 2025 by checking out SGDQ ambassadors. All throughout the month of June, support Doctors Without Borders by joining each ambassador's community in the lead up to SGDQ. Use ! SGDQ ambassadors to check out the full schedule. And yes, there are 15 of us, so please be sure to support everyone doing that. And again, that will be added to the total to benefit MSF. So again, wonderful cause. And Spike, again, thank you so much for helping out with mine. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude, listen, anytime I can hang out with Sky, W. And anytime I get to do a shuffler, extra W. And anytime I get to play Super Nintendo games, I mean, that's literally all I've done on stream for the last year and a half. So, I guess I could have passed on that. But it was great. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, okay, so we're at blast. This level is really hard. Oh my god. Oh, the bouncing on this thing that revealed the bananas got me killed. Because I was trying to do a mid-air readjust. At least I keep hitting this one up. I'm not losing lives.
Richard, we got an instant replay for that one because that one was pretty good.
That one was an entire gameplay. That was just hilarious.
I love moments like that.
Oh, Billy Joel. Okay. Oh. Okay, blast, wait. Oh,
No.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go.
I'm a holding up.
Oh, Donkey's gonna die.
Someone said,
Kitty.
why isn't DK64 in the shuffler? So here's the thing. We tend, and when I say we, I know it's generally not a great idea to have a lot of cross-console in the shuffler. You'll see SNES every now and then, but mixing in a 64 game with SNES in the shuffler, that would complicate things from a technological standpoint. Again, without getting into the nitty-gritty about it, it would break things. That's all I'm going to say. It would break things. So that is why we tend not to do that. Also, 64 games tend to run a little bit on the longer side as well, whereas the Super Nintendo games, in terms of length, unless we're talking about a Romance of the Three Kingdoms tend to all meld together a little bit better. So it's for presentation and it's also for tech. That is my long and short answer for this. Yes, thank you for the boat game. Spike, did your boat game give birth to another boat game emote?
It did. We officially, I need to go update it, but we officially have SSJ Boat 3. Every time a game in Sesmania takes more than 30 hours, it gets an emote. No matter what it's called, no matter what it's an image of, it's a boat. So, like, my newest one is like one of a dude's face. His name was Lubu. He's actually a real guy in second century China. And he was a nice backstabber. And, he's kind of a meme. So, his face will forever be immortalized as SSJ Boat 3. Sure. Give me this one banana. We need slide climb. Let's go. All right. We can take a break whenever we want now.
All right, great. So we'll stop the timer there. And as a reminder again, if you have been enjoying our wonderful programming here on GDQ Hotfix, again, we are just taking a wellness break. Thank you to everyone supporting GDQ Hotfix with your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits. Your contributions help keep our shows running. If you're enjoying the stream, consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad preview. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I am here with Spike Vegeta, and this is the classic Donkey Kong Country Trilogy Shuffler. And that is, if you think that is a mouthful, holy moly, is the gameplay a handful. Spike, how are you feeling about the way the Shuffler's been going so far?
Dude, it's fun as always. Yeah, we've even remembered some speedrun tricks here and there, even though I haven't speedrun these games in 10 years. Yeah, and it's already given us like 8 or 9 really, really funny moments. So let's see if we can find even more of them tonight.
All right, well, count us back in and let's get going.
3, 2, 1, go, baby. Well, that was awkward.
How's Poppy?
Oh, she's just the sweetest little baby in the world. I didn't have any momentum. What? Hello? She was, Bagel just went on a walk. It's like most of the country right now. It is really, 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 really hot where we're at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's why it's important to stay hydrated too, y'all. So again, if you needed another reminder, please stay hydrated. Please, please, please make sure to take care of yourselves. It's important.
Ooh, underlay.
Who's ready for SGDQ, by the way? We'll talk about SGDQ for a second here. So we have SGDQ prizes still. Prize submissions are open for SGDQ 2025. Visit GamesDoneQuick.com for more information about SGDQ prizes. And I'm looking forward to the whole prize lineup here. Some of my favorite interstitials. And I know we've seen Spike every now and then pop up for prizes too.
Yeah, we're going to be doing it more as the interview team for it. Why am I in this? I don't know.
Oh, heck yeah. That's exciting, Spike.
So, we're going to see more of our cute little faces as part of those, along with Mr. David Chow and other cute gamers. It'll be a lot of fun. So.
Oh, there are some very cute gamers. And again, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, but there's a really cool lineup on the way for that. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there's some little spoilery doozies there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Giving away.
We're gonna... Oh, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I am trying to get down into the cheese barrel of Snow Barrel Blast, which, despite it being the cheese barrel, is also just the, by far, faster way to end that level. Oh, it's over. I want to be in a bonus! I want this bonus!
Are you sure, Spike?
Dude, it would unironically be faster for me to do this bonus. There's nothing in here to kill me. Nice bonus coin. Let's go. Cracked. We're cracked, gamers.
You got the B. As in bonus.
The big B's. Oh, okay. Hold up. Oh. Right there. Let's go.
Hey.
The cheese barrel. Yeah, doing that normally is what some would call a nightmare.
Try doing that normally at some point, Spike, and try to get the blue balloon. That's one of the retro achievements for that level. I was so mad. I got so mad at that level. You have to do it so quickly. Yeah, because if you don't, the balloon drifts away. And I spent a couple hours on that part of the level. I was so mad. Words I can't say.
Dude, have you done Chivos for all of DKC 1?
I believe I do have the mastery for it. Let me double check my profile for retro achievements.
Dude, why do I have to get into SNESmania? Dude, the retro Cheetos looks like so much fun.
Yeah, that's been my project. You have SNESmania. I've been doing retro achievements.
What are you up to? Are you top and I don't mean this in a derogatory because there's so many people who do it. Are you up top 5,000?
I am number 2,502 of 100,907, which is the top 2.48%.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yes, Donkey Kong Country is one of my 30 masteries or complete sets.
You already have 3?
Yeah, I have 30 masteries. I have a couple of them because of you, Spike. Evo Search for Eden, I have because of you. Wizard of Oz, I have because of you.
No, I'm sorry. I can't take credit for the Wizard of Oz. I just feel bad. Let's go. That's got to be a small number of people who have the mastery in Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz it's only a 4.41 multiplier of rarity. Now, my Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, that is a 16.74 rarity. I don't know why that has such a hefty multiplier on it, but it is.
People forget, Mortal Kombat games, especially the old ones, they cheated. They big fat cheated. I imagine I'm gonna have to ask you for strats when I get it. That's like one of the last games of the SES. Because was it Mortal Kombat 3 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3?
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, yeah Ultimate.
That's unironically in the back 25 games of SNESmania for me.
You have to be very stubborn to finish that set. That set can get pretty nightmarish at the end.
Because you have limited lives, right?
Yes, but there are some exploits that can be done, and they made it a little more flexible. That still doesn't make it easy. It just means that with a little bit of time and elbow grease, you can get it done.
Elbow grease killed my father. Oh, my God.
It's not easy, though. I started on the DKC2 set, but honestly, that set frightens me with the Lost World or something being at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Sticker Brush Symphony. People were talking about Sticker Brush Symphony earlier.
I think I need to go this way? Yeah. Yeah, these levels, probably the most infamous, iconic levels of the DKC trilogy.
So, and I think that this is something that I feel like needs to be celebrated more in speedrunning and gaming in general. I feel that folks like Spike and me, we are kind of like a jack of all trades folks, right? Like you and I are very good at very big, we have a big skill set, right? Like you have a lot of people who are good at very narrowly one or two things. Me and Spike have pretty big skill sets overall.
We've learned a lot of things. We're just we're big speedrunning nerds. And not even just, I guess, speedrunning. Just games in general, man. Gaming challenges and whatnot, learning hit list challenges, retro chivos, console challenges. You name it, we've done it. Except for the stuff we haven't done.
Well, yeah, what that means is, I do end up sacrificing that in some avenues. I'm never going to be world record contender in this, that, or the other because I'm so spread out. Then, however, I really do enjoy the challenge run. And I always tell people, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not good enough to be on your show because I'm not world record holder for that. I'm like, you don't need to be a world record holder to run at a GDQ. You don't have to be a world record holder to be on Hotfix. I always tell people, apply for stuff because you never know. There's all different kinds of avenues and talent to display on shows like this. So I always tell people, do your best, submit stuff.
Absolutely. Beep, beep. We're into the boss of World 3 of DKC2. We are closing in on 3 worlds done for all 3 games. Okay, that's fine.
And Spike, I know you called yourself a casual gamer at DKC3. Even though you said casual, I don't know if I were to play DKC3 casually, which I would be very casual because I don't think I've ever even beaten that game, I don't think I could put that into a shuffler. So you got to be beyond something that would be considered casual, Spike. You're doing very well with that game.
Yeah, we're at, second playthrough. We're up to, we're advancing. We're creating the meta before your very eyes. We kept this. Oh my God, he's going to kill me. No, he's not. I got him in a false sense of security.
I feel shy about Link to the Past as well. What am I on? My third, quad rando of that?
Dude, Sky's the inverse of 98% of other gamers. Because she does quad randos, which anyone who doesn't know, that is where they combined. It's amazing they've been able to make it work. Zelda 1, Metroid 1, The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and Super Metroid in one game, one randomizer. Mm-hmm. And Sky, yeah, Diddy, just go, buddy. We're gonna do it with you. Where Sky is very, very comfortable with Zelda 1, Metroid 1, and Super Metroid, but she's not, like you said yourself, self-proclaimed, you're not a big Link to the Past gal.
No.
Nope. And that's fascinating. Like there's, you have got to be like the 1% of the 1% in that instance.
Yep.
A lot of people are like, oh no, dude, I can't play Metroid 1. You love Metroid 1.
Metroid 1. It doesn't bother me. It really does. I understand people who have a beef with it. I really do. But I unironically enjoy Metroid 1. And people are like, well, do you have rose-colored glasses for it? No, I just literally learned Metroid 1 this past February.
We're not quite that old, gamers.
I mean,
rose-colored glasses for Metroid. Like, are we your grandparents?
I mean, I could have. To be fair, like I could have. I mean, I didn't not that far behind Metroid 1, Spike. All right, we were talking about that in the pre-show too. You got to remember, I did Nintendo World Championship, and I played most of those games before, right?
Dude, yeah, and like that's how hard Metroid 1 is. Okay, thank God this level's done. How hard Metroid 1 is. Oh, dang it. The Nintendo World Championships challenge for that is like just climb out of here, because that's how hard it is to control Samus. They're like, we literally just want you to jump on some platforms, because then you get in there. Yeah, that's how tough it is. You know another game that's really hard in that, gamers? Because I got to do commentary for it, and they were like, Spike, you should feel how this controls. Ice Climbers is the most impossible controlling platformer I've ever picked up in my life. You're like, oh, it's ice physics. No, it is like ice physics on like the good stuff. Like, it's bad, man. It's real bad. It's good, but it's real bad.
And I made up time on everyone at the GDQ run on that. Like, I clobbered everyone on Ice Climber. I'm like, no,
I remember that was like a big deciding point for a lot of gamers.
I'm like, this is not what I want to be remembered for. So they're like,
the ice climbing master.
They're like, you slayed an ice climber. I'm like, oh, great. This is where we're going with this.
It really was. I think both for GTA and Epic Crossover, I think both of them had a lot of issues with it.
Yeah. None of us wanted to play we love Donkey Kong, but it was the fact that so much could go wrong in Donkey Kong. None of us wanted to play that one. We were just like,
it's rough in some ways that is the first game that you play.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, this could make for like a big deficit by itself. All right, Boss of World 3. We're on the Boss of World 3 in both DKC 2 and 3.
Oh, heck yeah. Good job.
So we're almost cleared on those. Then we have all 3 in World 4. Everyone doesn't know, there's like, for simplicity's sake, there's basically 7 worlds in each game. The World 7s have a range to how long they are. Like World 7 of DKC 1 is literally just the K. Rool fight. DKC 2 has K. Rool fight plus 1 stage, Screech's Sprint. And DKC 3, it's a full-on extra world. All right, we hit the checkpoint. We might be in Octopus Chase for a while.
We've picked up a few extra people since the break, by the way. So if you all have any questions about the show, about the shuffler, any questions for Spike, I put Spike's Twitch link right there in chat if you're watching on YouTube. Again, that is going to be twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta, all one word. Same thing for YouTube, youtube.com/SpikeVegeta. That's going to be all of Spike's SNES Mania VODs and runs, which, by the way, go catch up on those. Those are fantastic. I watch those whenever Spike's not on because, again, just so good. So good.
I had to upload those and put them all into the playlist. People have been asking me to do that for like a while now. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it. And then,
I still go back, Spike, and watch quite a few of those. I'm like, wait, how did Spike do on this? And I'll type in something.
I've noticed that they started to pick up views. I was like, I wonder if that's, people are like finding it through the playlist, and they're like, oh, it's kind of cool that someone's doing the entire library. The whole darn thing.
What is the interval? I believe this is between 30 and 45 seconds. The game will shuffle randomly, but and again, there's no prescribed order to it. The only thing is the game cannot shuffle to itself. Someone was asking about that earlier. I know it seemed like a silly question. Actually, a really good question that I've never heard asked before. So again, thank you for asking that. So yeah, it's going to go to a separate game every 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So again,
the
we don't know
only
which
thing
one.
is it has to go to a different game. It can't like shuffle to itself.
Yeah.
Because I think I've had people think it could. Yeah. So it's always, because we have 3 games in here, it's always a 50-50 chance. Will it go to one or the other of the other 2? So, beep, beep. All right, let's not screw up the boss fight this time. The boss. Oh, go down, my children.
So, Spike, I have a question for you. So, you're running Donkey Kong Country Returns as GDQ, and again, as GDQ is coming up very soon. Again, as in, I can't believe it. I'm going to be seeing you soon, Spike. I'm looking forward to just the event in general. It's going to be fantastic. Again, benefiting MSF, Doctors Without Borders. It's going to be great. What is next for you after SGDQ? Are you just going to focus on SNES Mania? Are you thinking if Donkey Kong Bonanza is really good, are you going to pick that up as a speed game? What is next for Spike Vegeta?
So I always am some level of variety with a hard emphasis on speedrunning, but I for sure am going to do a lot more SNES Mania. We just came out of an era where it was a bunch of like these longer grand strategies with Koei games and whatnot. I think the next like 40 or 50 games are all going to be relatively fast. We're around the corner from the 50% mark of SNES Mania, so I definitely want to make a push towards all of that. I also, yes, again, you never know. People ask all the time, are you going to speedrun X game when it comes out? Obviously, we have to know, like, is it going to be a good speedrun? Because, like, a game can be great casually, but, like, not really have a great structure for speedrunning. But obviously, if DK Bonanza is a good speedrun, yeah, I'm going to want to check it out. Also, it's like, hey, man, we know it was made by the Odyssey team. There's no way in this world that it's not the Odyssey team. And they already made one really, really good speedrun in Super Mario Odyssey. So,
well, Spike, to be fair by that thought process, I remember the day Donkey Kong Country Returns was out. I remember this. And I remember you, and again, I'm not talking about the Wii version. That came out a long time ago. I'm talking about when the new version for the Switch was released. And I remember that look on your face. You're like, oh, this is what we got. And again, nothing against Nintendo. It's just some things run certain ways on certain consoles that does not make for as interesting of a speed run according to the runners. I remember Spike saying like, I don't know about this one. And now look, Spike's going to be running this at the next event. Sorry, Spike, had to talk about this a little bit, right? With the event coming up soon. So
sure.
You never know, is what I'm saying.
It was a bad port. That just is what it is. It was just a bad port.
Of course.
Now, it is nice because it does almost seem like a game that was made for the Switch 2 in a lot of ways. And it was almost made to like, well, make it work on the Switch 1. And the Switch 1, one of the greatest video game consoles of all time. Love it to death. It's also a potato. Like, anything running on that, you're not exactly playing a PS4 or 5 or anything. Yeah, that's fine. We're Donkey. We're going with the Donkey life. Let's swap back to him. Let's grab that barrel, and we're going to throw the barrel. We're going to follow that barrel. It's going to take out that guy and that guy, that guy, and that guy. Then we're going to make our way over here. I forgot if that dude was there or not. Oh, we're going to jump right there. Ooh, where are we? I can't see anything. I'm blind. Did by the light. Revved up like a douche. Oh, my God. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's go over there. All right, we're done with the level.
Good job. Ooh, no squawks.
Good job.
No squawks today.
Let's go ahead and save. We haven't saved this entire shuffler. We're going to do some things to make sure, like, this one can get either to the finish line or as close to the finish line as possible.
Sure.
Yeah. DKC3, we can go save whenever we want. Hopefully, we don't really need it. And DKC2, after we beat this boss, I'm actually going to go farm a few lives, because that'd be cool. All right, World 3 done in DKC3. The final game to get out of World 3 is actually DKC2. So we'll hopefully be able to knock out that boss. Oh, I gotta wiggle our way in there. Oh no, we going in the WoW then. We're going in the WoW then.
And Spike, might I say too that I appreciate the approach that you take because we've seen a lot of great speedrunners burn out. So it's really nice to see some side projects. Not only that, I always promote to people, take good care of your hands. You only have one pair. And I know, again, that kind of sounds like old fartish of me, but, me and Spike are two older speedrunners, all right? Like,
we're older
that's no
speedrunners,
secret.
and we both like to fart. So, we know what we're talking about. That's how it goes.
You always want to make sure you have separate projects, especially if your speedruns involve a lot of inputs. So, you only have one pair of hands. You want to make sure you take care of them. And having, not only for your mind, but also for your body, a separate project, Spike, that's really good idea, honestly. And I feel like SNES Mania is kind of like that project for you, right? While you're in between, speedruns going on, SNES Mania is like that nice sweet spot for your content.
Oh, 1,000,000%. And there's a certain amount of it. I like to almost think of myself as I like to just have a lot of knowledge about video games in general. Let's go World 3 down in all 3 games. Yeah. I like to, I don't think of myself as one, but I'd like to be more of almost a video game historian and have this retrospective on how far video games have come, what the concept was for them back when I was a kid, and then how those ideologies have changed in the decades since then. So, SNES Mania is really, really fun in that regard. And another thing that I will be working on to note, because getting back to the Switch is a potato. The Switch 2, not a potato. It's at least a baked potato. Because you're probably noticing it if you follow any speedrunners of any Switch 1 games, they're all doing runs again. Because the games run way faster. DKC Returns HD saves between 9 and 10 minutes alone. Super Mario RPG is saving I think 7, 8, 9 minutes itself. They're thinking that's going to go under 2 hours and 20 minutes. Just go up. No, now we must go down. There's a lot of games that are just saving a bunch of time. Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So many games are you going to see a lot more speedruns for because they're just going to run faster. These bananas are great. Each one of those is a 10th of a life. And that keeps me closer from a game over. That's great.
And I think it's also important, too, and this is very much worth noting that, a lot of people I talk to about maybe starting to pick up speedrunning is I'll never be this person, that person, or the other. Again, we are all getting older. We need a new generation of speedrunners at some point.
Yep.
We can't be doing this for the rest of our lives. So, please, we need more people in the community. Give this a try,
Can't be heading the torch to no one. One of y'all got to get in here. Start playing the games.
Absolutely.
Fun.
If you've been looking for a sign, this is your sign.
Yeah, you can be one of those new hip kids with the Switch 2 load times. Save a boatload of time.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, World 4 down in DKC 1. Oh! I think I'm going up this way, right? Hold on. Welcome to this GDQ show based on speedruns. I'm going to read on game facts where I got to go.
Oh my goodness, Spike! I've already dated us a little bit in terms of age. Don't do that anymore.
Does game facts date us? Oh no, dude.
Yes, it does.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're not supposed to be using 8 tracks anymore. Oh God. Speaking of, it's over. Wait, no, it's back. Do I have? Back. I don't think this track can work now. Spooter
friend. I know, I feel bad. I'm asking Spike and having a full-on conversation while he's playing a shuffler. I don't know how he does this.
That was great play. That was great play on my part. That's right, gamers. I'm the new Nintendo Power Hotline. Call me if you have troubles with any of your video games. It's over. Go back down. DKC 3, they changed the water physics a little bit to where it's a little harder to deaden your height you gain on one B press. So you go up way lots high, high lot ways. Oh my God. I skipped the checkpoint. Why would you do this? Okay, I'm gonna try something called the scrolly scroll. Oh. Didn't work. All right, I think it works on this version. I just messed up. So now we're just gonna normal roll, not Not scrolly scroll. We're going to normal it up. Okay, go. This is good. Jump out. Oh my goodness. Legendary. They can't stop me. I can damage boost there, but this is a pacifist run, like towards myself, which will also be known as a hitless run. Hey, Dixie, the honey is your stage, girl. Where would this? Oh, this is a bad idea. I tell you what. Oh no, I can't. Oh, it's over. Okay. Well, we're gonna figure that one out. That's fine. Oil drum alley.
Spike, someone's gonna make a soundboard of all of your noises after this strip.
Dude, I've been threatened about this for 15 years now. Someone just do it. Do that thing. I don't want to hear about no chicken wings. What is he talking about? I don't know, man.
You are making me hungry, Spike. Dang it.
Damn. Chicken wings do sound pretty good. Let's roll off this guy. Oh, that put me in the oil.
Spike's just big chilling to the music right now. That's the real distraction is David Wise here.
Okay, hold up. I need this. Oh, we took out 2 for the price of 1. That was great.
Oh, heck yeah.
That was sauce.
What is that called? 2 bees, 1 barrel?
Yo, let's go.
Sorry, I can't. I cannot go further than that, all right? We're on GDQ.
Dog. They're going to check the tapes on this one.
Oh, come on. It's the Donkey Kong variant. I think we're okay.
Where? Wow, it's weird. The stream just went down. This is wild. Poppy, are you being a baby?
Oh, do we get to see Dog? Do
you not like it when Papa plays video games and he's not spending every waking minute with you? Oh, Poppy, you take up such a small percentage of the planet, don't you, little ma'am?
Oh, I hear her.
Oh, she wants Papa to hang out with her.
What a precious baby.
That's what she do be.
We do love dogs on this show. We have a lot of dogs,
Gamers,
cats.
Dogs are so good for the mental game.
Yeah, they are.
They're really bad for the single segment RTA game, but like, screw that game. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I've been donkey for like an hour. Oh, it didn't actually give me the roll. So instead, I just walked off and died. Poppy, come here right now. If you don't come here right now, Papa's going to give you all the kisses in the world. And you don't want that?
Richard, get the good dog ready, because Poppy's good dog.
Oh my goodness. Poppy, come here. What time is it? It's 7:38. It is actually. Okay, so we're going to have one more break, right?
Yeah.
All right. What if we took the break at the next level I beat? Stop not rolling off of that. Just that little bit of delay. So I can feed my doggies.
Yeah, we can do that. Do we get to see doggies, though?
Oh, you'll get to see the doggy.
Oh, I can hear that.
Poppy. We might have to do it right now. Poppy, come here. Everybody in GDQ universe wants to see how cute you are.
Poppy's very cute, y'all.
Who's my sweet little baby? Poppy, I'm going to make you come here right now. Oh, I'm going to make you come here right now.
Do we have a...
No. Okay.
Spike, are you okay? Are you okay?
Hey! Poppy, come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl.
Oh. We have to show doggies here on RG.
Anyone?
Oh. We have to have dogs here. Dogs are good for the soul.
Poppy.
Chat, you're cute, and so are the doggies.
Poppy, my little Inchurrito.
Ah, look at the dog.
Oh my goodness.
Always time for dogs.
Who's the baby in the world? That's right. Papa's baby girl. All right.
Always time.
I will kindly ask, and then we can try to go through the rest of the show in one. Can we take a small break so I can feed my children?
Always we can have a break for the puppers. Looks like
For the
Richard's
little
already stopped the timer
babies.
too.
That's right. Auntie Sky and your Uncle Richard think they're the cutest, so they are gonna give us a break. Okay. But yeah,
We
let's
can
take
do
it.
that.
I'll be right back with you.
Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by Spike Vegeta, and this is the Donkey Kong Country Classic Trilogy Shuffler, where Spike has found himself inside the factory in DKC1. That is a long way into this. Again, we have no expectation of a finish to this. This is a showcase, meaning that, again, as far as Spike can get, that is as far as Spike can get. And Spike, you have made some tremendous progress so far, so congratulations, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah. You ready to jump in?
Oh, yeah, let's see some more, for sure.
Let's rock it, barrel ride here in DKC3. Yeah, so anyone who wants like a progress update, we are in World 5 of DKC1 and Worlds 4 of both DKC2 and 3. So, heck yeah.
Nice.
This is not something you need for progression. No, it is not.
Did I miss the burn your rope update?
No, that is in World 6. We are almost exactly 2 worlds away from that in DKC3. Once that pops up, we're actually like pretty deep into this sucker.
Yeah, I wanted to take that time to shout out Gamer Void there. Void, who is very, very talented at the Donk series. Again, someone who I've enjoyed watching as well. We came up with the burn your rope update.
Yeah, that is actually the legend of Donkey Kong Country speedrunning and a lot of other games as well, like Super Mario RPG Remake and whatnot. Okay, Donkey, the input came out. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, we're going to land on the thing.
Bye.
That's right. That's fine. That's consistent. You just, well, that's going to be good.
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate. Shovel timing.
Spike, you're supposed to build up good RNG by feeding the animals. Come on.
I know. Like save, kill, or feed the animals. I went with option 3, and I'm getting diggity dunked on for it.
Yeah, you fed the animals.
My babies. And now Bagel's just laying on the big doggy bed in my room. Let's go. The massive,
chilling?
like, 6-foot doggy bed we got, so we can lay in it with them. Oh, Mr. Man. Are you extra comfy? Yeah, they're kind of clutch.
Yeah, they're people-sized doggy beds.
Tight. Oh my goodness. Donkey, you legend. Donkey, you absolute legend, you. Oh, just go. That's right.
My butt just clenched. Just a little bit, Spike.
Just a little bit of diamonds could be purchased right now. Oh, there's no. There's there's the caca with the cuckoo, the pee-pees. Yeah, we've all been there, honestly. Okay.
Yes, we have.
Let's try this again. We've all caca in the cuckoos.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Donkey. We're going donkey only. People were asking about it earlier. Have you done a donkey %? We're doing it right now.
That would be a good incentive, honestly, Spike, at some point. Just say, a good personal incentive for you.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it at GDQ. Yeah. Everyone's like, when you're donkey, you're dead. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's do it right now.
Oh, no.
We're just going to wait. We're not going to damage boost that. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend. Yeah.
What did he just say? I'll tell y'all something. Go to twitch.tv/Spike Vegeta. In the next few days, you'll know what Spike said.
Oh, you know what he said. What you gonna do? We're just going to kill you. That's right. That's right. We're lethal in this game. Yo, checkpoints.
That was an almost. See, this is why if you're donkey, you're dying. If that was Diddy, I think Diddy actually bounces back from that.
I actually do think Diddy would have survived that.
And that's not a slight on you, Spike.
Meat shield. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and load it. Yep. Drop it in neutral right there. Get on top of it. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to wait, and then we're going to drop it in neutral. Oh, and then we're going to roll through that. That's right. Oh, Clutch Daddy. That's what they call me. No one actually calls me that. I don't want to misrepresent myself. Then we're going to jump over 1. We're going to jump over 2. Oh, that's right. We're going to damage boost. And now we're going to
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, there's a way. That shovel actually did 2 damage.
That was a chain reaction, right?
Yeah, because then it auto pushed me forward. I actually could not midair control myself. If you hit that B, you actually just straight up die.
I mean, this is Minecart Carnage, just with a different wrapping paper on it.
Yeah. Now there's carnies around in places. And now we're all terrified.
Kirby just posted a kitty mom for you.
Oh my goodness, I'll always take kitty mom. Rest in peace, you little baby, you.
Hi, Kirby.
What up, baby? Kirby messed up. I believe we'll also be doing a run at this GDQ.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one
Definitely.
of the 80 Fire Emblems. That is not...
Spike, how'd you do that?
It put me on the wrong... Dude, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog type lore. I was on the wrong path.
The depth perception there messed me up. I'm not going to lie. I mean...
Hey, you think it messed you up? I'm having a blending day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to kill me. Meow. Okay, Oil Drum Alley. We need to lock the frick in, dude.
All right. I'll let you lock in because I know the second half of the stage.
Oh, no, I need you to talk.
Oh, you need me to talk. Okay.
Yeah, I need to be distracted by how flippin' difficult this is. Wait, then go.
Right.
Then we go under, and then we go again, and then we grab the donkey, then we throw him, then we... Well, that did not go out the same way that I thought it would. That's fine. And then wait a minute. Hold up, what you gonna do? Are you doing the laundry? Are you doing the laundry?
So the hitbox is...
With the P. Yeah, I'm forgetting how the cycles work on this. So yeah, basically as long as, because people are probably watching like, what? How is he not getting hit? As long as the flame is not fully up, you don't get hit. Sure, we get a bird. Why not?
Oh, what does this bird do? I don't think I've ever seen this bird, like, truthfully.
He can get you little goodies like bonus barrels and such.
Oh, okay.
If you can get him to the end, you can get like items that are higher up. We're gonna try to get him to the end because why not? Oh, the game almost exploded. This is not the path I was supposed to go. Yeah, I think if we get him to the end of this, I think he just turns into lives. Which, hey, that's great. That's
nice.
Dude, BKC3, it's great. So there's this phenomenon in speedrunning where the worst place you can be is you like I'm death cycling on Oil Drum Alley, is you like half remember the speedrun strats. And so you remember them just well enough to try to go fast and die. Whereas like DKC3, I'm not trying to go fast at all. No bit of me is trying to go fast. And all of a sudden over there, I've got like 14 lives.
Spike, you ever notice
let's do Bramble Scramble.
When I do my shuffler run, Spike, you ever notice I don't do every single speedrun strat on the shuffler?
Yeah.
It's called a survival run. That's that's
if you can
exactly
get to the end
why.
of the shuffler, that's massive.
Yeah, that's exactly why, because there are certain strats I know if I get too focused on them, I'll start death cycling for that reason. I'll always get people like, hey, Sky, why aren't you doing this, that, or the other? And I'm like, look, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. Like, have you ever been in like a car where you don't know, like it's so old you don't know if it's going to start up? Sometimes that's how a shuffler is. You don't know if it's going to start up again, so you better get going, you know?
You got to get. Okay, we're going to avoid these, void that. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Now we're doing the laundry.
I think Spike did save. Yeah. I never did speedruns for Wizard of Oz. Hey, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, y'all.
When are they, though?
I'm not speedrunning Wizard of Oz. Is my name Darby? No.
You don't want to do any of those like crystal levels where you fall through platforms and stuff? It's great.
No, I don't think. I think I would have a difficult time keeping it PG.
Yeah. I don't think that game is as bad as people give it crap for. I also don't think it's still very good.
I think I would have a difficult time with language during it. With language. You know?
Yeah.
I learned how to do it during Forbidden Memories. But you're also not trying to platform, right? During a game like Forbidden Memories. So, like, you learn. But during a game where you're platforming, it's just a little more difficult, right?
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Is that what we're saying, Bagel? Oh, Bagel. All right, everybody in the chat, you all have to be a little bit more quiet because Bagel Boy is sleeping in here. Ah!
As you shriek over there.
As I slurk. Okay.
Wow.
Listen, there's a candy shop right after this, gamers. We just have to get there. We're going to try to go real slow. What you gonna have to do?
Lo and behold, though, Wizard of Oz is kind of a tough sell for most marathons because it's one of those games where if you game over, that's it. I mean, it's over. You have to enter in a long password after that. It's weird. It is definitely an odd game for a marathon. I at least would not recommend it in good faith. It is a good RTA game, but I don't know if I can recommend it for a marathon. It's a
lot of old games have that issue, don't they? All right, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sky, you just said it. We got to go into survival mode. We're on Elevator Antics.
Tough one.
A very, very difficult level, as we were talking about earlier.
Someone asked, why is he screaming all the time? If you played a shuffler, you'd be screaming a lot, too. I promise.
Yeah. That's just also just part of my character.
Hey, TSD, how many times has Spike's life been ruined by shuffling? Yes. Also, hey, TSD. Sound Defense doing the Sonic Ring Shuffler here. Go check out that on the GDQ YouTube channel at some point under the RNG category. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, you've had him on to do it.
Yes.
That show must have clapped.
That, Sound Defense, Supersonic, and Argic, and Huds. Yep. All survivors of the Ring Shuffler of Sonic on RNG.
Oh, did they, race it?
No, well, Argic and Huds did. But Sound Defense and Supersonic had their own individual showcases.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's dude, honestly, that makes sense. Again, I cannot tell you, it's over. How fun that was.
That was really good, Spike. Nice shuffle there. That was really good.
Yeah, that was
That was good. Yep. Gamer.
We're gonna check. All right, Bramble Scramble, probably the single most infamous level in the entire series. If I was a practiced speedrunner at this, I actually remembered things, there's actually a pretty cool wrong warp you can go for to skip this entire thing. I do not remember it. So we're gonna be shooting nuts with your boy Squawks. And trying to go through, I guess, somewhat fast. Oh, this is not fast at all. I'm down a call. We're going to go slow here.
Once
it wasn't even a skill issue. That was just forgetting where we were. All right, we have a checkpoint. This is good. This is good. Big for the stonks. Oh, from a Dixie to a Dixie. Okay.
I do have one thing I want to read here for GDQ real quick. So people have been asking, how do I know what's going on here? Curious about what's coming up on Hotfix? Check out this week's schedule and explore our full season lineup at gdq.gg/hotfix. So again, if you don't want to miss any of our shows, be sure to do that. You do have access to the full schedule. I always get people after the fact saying, oh, wait, this was on Game Masters? Or wait, this game was on this week? Yeah, go check out our schedule. Seriously, Hotfix is fun. Be sure to take full advantage of our lineup. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, massive shouts to Hotfix. I'm so glad that we've just expanded all the shows on here to show a lot of different, honestly, sides to speedrunning, including stuff that you might not normally see on the GDQ main stage.
I also tell people to, especially when it comes to Hotfix, if you're not sure if it's going to make for a good event or not, or for a good marathon run, use this as an opportunity to experiment to see how you feel about it. There's been so many folks who've been on a Hotfix show and they're like, maybe I'll try something else for an event, or oh yeah, this was great. And you can use your appearance on here depending on how you feel about how your run went as a submission if you feel like it went well. So just saying, there are opportunities for that.
Okay, yeah, now I'm moving at full speed. That was weird. Oh, there I was moving at half speed. That was bizarre, so I didn't make that cycle. Okay, wait, and then adjust from there. There we go. Yep, that's gonna get you killed. And we're gonna replay the level. That's fine. I think I need to go this way, yes. Yeah, jump around those dudes. They're not great for your health. Oh, get out of the way, red Sonic the Hedgehogs. Is that just Knuckles? No. Also,
No.
please laugh at my joke. I need this. All right.
I mean, I thought it was...
B almost got me twice, dude. Did you think I was funniest guy?
Yes.
That's right. I needed that mental support. Oh, so much mental.
Yeah, this stage is, the controls on it do not look nice.
And this a hard one. Okay, yeah, let's just, yep. Just go. Underneath strats. Okay, we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna go. That's the strat, gamers. You're gonna wait, then you're gonna go. Just think about that always in life. You wait, then you go.
I mean...
Oh, Lottie, the Deathless, let's go!
Gamer!
The
I'm
Deathless
the
Scrambler, the
Deathless. Wow. See, Spike, you're so hard on yourself sometimes, but then you go and do something like that. Like, that's why I have to talk you up, you know?
You're right. I am the coolest gamer in the world. That's how it works. Yo, Ellie, my girl.
Aww.
This is great. This is where she was before The Last of Us. Yep, that's right. I don't know why I stopped and got that one. I don't think I really needed it. We're just gonna...
Yeah, where is that? No, we're not in Oil Drum Alley anymore. We're in Elevator Antics, I think.
Yeah, that's where we need to get back to that, and we need that save point. Otherwise, we're going back like 85 levels. Oh, okay. We're back to the checkpoint.
All right. Let's go.
Giddy. Okay. Then we're going to jump over because this dude's going to shoot his nut at us, and we don't want that. 1, 2, and then we go. I'll buckle my shoe. Load that on screen. Then you're going to go. Poop, pop, poop. That's right. Write that down, chat. Poop, pop, poop.
I warned Spike about this.
Yeah, no, I almost saved myself. Okay, gamers, we need to lock in. There's one life left. Here's what we're going to do. Right. We're going to pop out of the checkpoint, and then we're going to play strategy. I'm not going to move forward in DKC1. We're on the last life. Doggy's going to pound that chest, and the next time we come back to this, we will try to progress. Progress with the rush. Oh, you want probably what is the worst level in any percent for the shuffler? It's this. No checkpoint, and you gotta go real fast.
Oh,
and,
so
there
it's
are constantly pits. Yep.
Oh, so it's the lava shot. It's the lava in Aladdin.
It is, unironically.
You can't go slow on that, otherwise you die.
Nope. You got to go. Okay. I'm gonna want to jump up these. Jump down in big slopes. Yeah.
Actually, Spike, why don't you have a last lap emote?
Dude, actually, that sounds really good. Last lap.
That's one of my favorite.
4WD, one of the worst games I've played for the Super Nintendo, but one of the best voice lines. Oh my God, the fadeaway jump shot from Ellie. Best NBA player. You know what? We're going to fill back up.
That was really good. Wow.
That was pretty good. It's pretty good. We're going to do that. Some would damage boost with Ellie. I don't want any damage to come to her. She is simply a baby.
Oh, that was good.
That's right. I'm practicing for NBA Jam. That's coming up. Oh, and we had to turn Ellie into a kick. Okay. We're back to DKC2. Again, this is the worst level in the shuffler in 80%, without a doubt. I haven't done full research, so I might be making that up. But, oh no, I bounced into that dude's booty. Oh, yeah, there was no way. That wasn't even the shuffle. That was just, so I knocked him forward, so then bouncing off of him, put me in a pit. That's right. That's my breakdown of what just happened right there. All right.
There's already people in the chat who want SSJ last lap. There you go.
Last lap. What would it be? We're just gonna, maybe we just call it that instead of SSJ Boat 3. We totally lose track of the plot. Okay, here we go.
All right.
We're on our last live gamers. Otherwise, we're gonna go back like 4 levels. Okay, boom. Now we go again. We load this on screen. Oh, I didn't load it on. That's fine. We just have to move slow now. But I hate moving slow. Get over it.
Gotta go slow to go fast. Remember that sometimes.
Okay. This dude's shooting his nuts at me. We don't like to see that. And then we're going to put it right there. Okay, come on, man. Okay, we're going to jump right there. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. That's good.
Okay,
That's a good shuffle.
This is fine.
That's a good shuffle. Yep. That's good. Just be prepared. Be prepared there.
Oh, great song, by the way. When you're being
I'm a little. My butt clench is suspended. I don't know how that's a thing, but it's a thing, right?
That's right. I just want you to know, it's not right now, but it's on hold.
It's a whole held butt clench.
Okay. We're going to jump.
It is a delayed. All right.
Okay, and we got a second place guy. Yo, let's go. Second place guy. Okay, this is good.
Okay.
This is good. That dude always kills the runs. Okay, now we're going to come over. Oh, no, it's going to shuffle on me. It's going to shuffle. I know it's going to shuffle, and then we're going to cry. I don't want to cry. Oh, this is fine. Donkey, this is your game. Don't screw this up. Okay, there's going to be a dude over here. Oh, his nuts come out so fast. Gamers, we're going back 4 levels. That's okay. We're going to have to do Oil Drum Alley again. We're going to have to do oil. I'm glad I saved. I forgot he shoots so fast, dude.
Well, Rope Bridge Rumble and Trick Track are like nothing, and the boss is nothing. It's really just Oil Drum Alley.
What? I fell through the tire. What? I understand I was to the left of it, but like, man, that did not look like I was back to the left. Okay, well, okay, on here. Gamers, I just jumped when I shuffled back to it, and I was not like aware of where I was in the level. But no, dang it,
Spike.
Okay.
I still believe in you. You can do this, gamer. Come on, Spike.
I'm trying, Coach.
Go, Spike, go. I'm here. Get back in that game. Come on.
Oh my God. Is this what it was like to be a Bills player in the 90s? I'm sorry.
Spike!
He said, I believe in you. He believed in them for so many years.
Spike!
Did y'all go 4 times? What was it? Yeah, it kind of was. It's over. It's over. That's a karma kill right there. That was a fat karma kill, dude.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, that was messed up. I feel kind of bad. It was kind of funny, though.
I'm laughing and crying at the same time. It's okay.
Bagel's giving me the side eye like, Dad, you deserved that.
For anyone with some perspective here.
Butt nuggets. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Legendary. Oh, well, we're back here, dude. I'm only in 4th place. No one cares.
That's one of my emotes, y'all. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Spike.
Wait, what are you starting at? What was your emote?
I have my mascot's waving a Buffalo Bills flag in one of my emotes.
Oh, yeah. Go with Kong. Kong strategies. Okay, okay. Let me go back there. Dude, you need to eat that fish. Everyone doesn't know what the gimmick of this level. DKC3 was also a big fan of the gimmick levels. And in this one, you gotta tell this fish, hey man, that thing behind me, eat it. So you gotta kind of guide him. Eat that stuff, or he eventually takes a bite out of Crime. If Crime was Kitty Kong's booty. So he's gonna get it.
Ooh, it's like a Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff? Oh, he's the one who takes the bite out of Crime?
Yeah, with 90s, Spike. You were just talking about the 90s, so you can remember the Bills not winning the Super Bowls in the 90s, but you can't remember Scruff McGruff.
Yo, the 90s were great, dude. Can we go back? Dude, unironically, in Cessmania, why do I have this stupid barrel in my hand? Unironically, any time a game pops up that is like a Nickelodeon game or something, like reminiscent of my childhood, I'm popping off, dude. Like Nickelodeon Guts is a game that we're going to play for Cessmania. It's apparently horrid.
It is.
That game, you've played it.
Well, I have played it for 2 seconds, but I've seen Oz play it, and I've seen some friends play it, and it is butts. How about that? It is butts.
Real stinky butt cheese.
It is a stinky butt cheese. Yeah, Spike, good job. You did it.
Hey! Oh, I thought you were going, ew, butt cheese.
No, I said, yay. You finished the race.
We did riggedy race. That's right, gamers. That's right. I tricked you all. Made you think it was going to be the hardest level. But in fact, I got it either second or third try.
This is what happens when me and Spike get together doing commentary. It's just this long stream of consciousness.
It's just butt cheese. Okay. Oh, eagle pit. Eagle pit. We're pitting. Oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, there's a... Yeah. Dude, why was a Popeye's game? No, just Popeye. Popeyes is a brand.
Someone's hungry. Are you hungry?
No, I'm thinking about Popeye. But man, he made spinach look pretty good. Yeah, I had spinach and I was like, it was fine.
Oh, I was talking about the chicken.
I know that's what we were thinking about. Because then I said Popeyes and it's not Popeyes.
Yeah.
Dude, this really is stream of conscious talk, isn't it? There just happens to be some Donkey Kong Country in the back. Oh, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Gamers, we all called that. We knew it was going to happen. I think after we beat Rope Bridge Rumble, boss fight, we'll do a little savage before we go on to the next Oil Drum Alley part 2. Oh my God, Donkey is so deliciously thick. My little man. Is that right, Bagel? Oh, I almost died again. I did die again. Oh,
this is the rated G version of your average Spike Vegeta stream. So if you are enjoying this, please go to twitch.tv/Spike Vegeta for all of the fun.
That's right. Oh, we're not dead. Okay, we're not dead. Give me that. I was like, I want your invincibility, dog. Oh, Billy Joel. Okay. Okay, so I didn't think I was actually going to land on the eagle. I was trying to adjust back, and then that put me in a bad position. So now we did.
Someone in the chat wanted to know, is Spike okay? I mean...
Dog, define okay.
I was going to say, this is a day that ends in Y for Spike.
Okay.
Actually, jokes aside, Spike is gaming. This is really hard. We were talking about this earlier. Playing 3 pretty tough games, where it shuffles randomly every 30 to 45 seconds. It's not easy. Spike's gaming.
Yeah, right? Like this isn't even like a defense for me. Oh, the checkpoint was right there. Automatically, people probably make these look really easy. Shufflers are so much harder than you would think they are. And there's probably like a baseline of like how hard you think it is. I guarantee you it's way harder than that. There's like a lot of other factors going on that make hard. They make it real hard. Okay. Donkey, now we got Diddy. We're gonna giggity bounce, we're gonna biggity bounce, then we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna slap that dude. We're gonna roll through.
Honestly, Spike, besides Lost Levels, which is, again, I do the Mario Shuffler. I mean, most of these games are harder than any of the other Mario games I do. Lost Levels, again, is like the only one that I would say is comparable to these Donkey Kong games for Shuffler difficulty.
And that's funny. It's like, it's whatever games you're familiar. Because like Super Mario All-Stars, I think is so hard to a ridiculous degree. But you make them look so easy, dude.
It's muscle memory for both of us, right? I mean, look at some of the saves you had earlier.
Yeah, I know. I am pretty cool. Oh, as I say that. No, I'm not cool. Boo boo bee boo.
Yes, you are.
Any boo boo bee boos in chat?
This fish is uncomfortably close to you, Spike.
Yeah, dude. He's looking at me like I'm a snack. Where'd he go? This is bad. This is bad. Eat that fish. You need to eat that fish.
Eat the fish.
Oh, okay, he ate a dip.
Oh!
Bad shuffle. That was bad shovel energy, gamers. Ooh. This is another level that's very hard because most of this level is just a death pit. Okay, pop it, lock it, drop it. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, I'm going to go through 2 of these, 2 quick ones.
It's funny that you all were talking about this in the chat because Spike and I were literally just talking about this before we started the show here tonight. So Someone in chat had commented that Spike getting the gray in the beard, we all getting old. Again, it's only in his beard, and I made a joke of Spike. Watch his first SNES Mania video and compare that, like, just over the course of SNES Mania. It's the SNES games doing this to him.
Yeah, those games are literally aging me. Dude, I just went through a stretch, and a lot of these games y'all have never heard of, but games that people like in the retro community have probably heard of at least a little bit. I've gone through a stretch of games where I played Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Razor 2. Total, people probably don't know Total Carnage, the sequel to Super Smash TV. Freaking, what was Sunset Riders? Like, a lot of, like, for a lot of people, like, hardest games on the Super Nintendo. Stuff that y'all have never heard of, stuff like Super Putty, Time Slip. Oh my God, Time Slip was so hard.
Lawnmower Man.
Freaking Lawnmower Man. Yeah, another impossible.
That was a great game to watch, though. That was a good watch, all right?
Oh, yeah. Raw stream value. Dude. Okay. We're going to get into this stuff. I was, like, losing count.
No, you're fine.
Okay, we're going to get one here. Sorry, and then he's going to jump once, and then we're going to hit. And then, there's no way, dude. I didn't react to it fast enough. Yeah.
That was really good, Spike. Like, I'm sorry.
You could just hold right. Dude, I knew once I messed up, didn't get out of here first. Oh, it's over. The dream's dead. Yeah, Dixie's not fast enough to catch that. So she'll have to pick up her boyfriend. Canonically true. They are girlfriend, boyfriend.
Aw.
That's right. They're so cute. All right, Diddy, jump over her. This is great. I love that. Okay, I run away, and I got and then impatience. Patience, young one. All right, then we're going to throw this. That's fine. And then he's going to come down, and we're going to go biggity bounce. Well, okay, well, we're going to do this then. Because we want that. Invincibility for the Eagle Pit is good.
Someone asked, what was that jank Marvel game? Which one? There's a lot of those.
The jank, what? Captain America and the Avengers? Or Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge? I want y'all to know. So I've been scoring all the SNES games as I go through. I've been giving out like 15 or so ones, 1 out of 10s. Like, I think they're garbage. 2 of the 15 are the only Marvel games on the console to this point that I have played. Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge and what was the other one we just played? Captain America and the Avengers. Both those games, dookie. Absolute butt cheese. It was unreal how bad they were. Yeah, that's over. That's it.
Quick question, Spike. If you save the game here on Donkey Kong Country, does it save you with 0 lives?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry, it was I'd never been in quite the situation before like this with the shuffler, so I didn't know how it would do that.
That was so sweet, Skylar. I've never game overed in this game.
No, I said in the shuffler. I said.
Yeah, we know what she was thinking.
You made me sound like the impression you did reminded me of Carl from Caddyshack. Okay.
That was pretty good.
I got that going for me, which is nice.
Okay, throw your boyfriend.
Heck.
This is the throw your boyfriend strat.
Heck.
Okay, well, gamers, get your squirts on. We need to suck up the water. Ellie, I believe in you, girl. You got 4 quick ones in this dude's eye. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna stand right here. Pop it, okay. Refill. Now, Sky, I would like to know, what is this, boss? Just what is it?
Okay, so the first thought I have when looking at this boss, anybody ever been to the Rainforest Cafe? Do you remember the tree that talks and you're like, what the heck is that? That is like the first thought that you know what I'm talking about? Like
I absolutely know what you're talking about, and that's wild.
I think it's like Tracy
That's actually canonically what it's based on. Oh my goodness.
Are you serious?
No, but
okay.
That's my headcanon now.
It looks like Tracy Tree from the gift shop. We've all been there when we're just looking around in there, and I'm like, that's exactly what that is.
Dude. Okay. Throw it. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to take it because this'll... Then pop through 3 of these at once. And then we're going to go. Oh, I should have just like waited in place. Oh, what the heck? Okay, you need to roll there. You need to roll there. We at least have the checkpoint now. Ah! 1, 2, 1, 2. We need one more cycle. We should be able to beat World 4 of DKC 3 right here, which would technically tie it back up with DKC 1 in terms of progress.
Well, I mean, if you want something a little more video game based, it kind of looks like the second boss of Super Ghouls and Ghosts as well, like kind of the Coral boss. If you want something more video game to compare it to.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
You know, after I get sick to my stomach, you know, after following the waves going back and forth, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Okay. Hit that guy. Then we'll go through him. That gives us enough speed to cartwheel through him. Then we're going to bounce right there. And then we're going to go for the quad eagle. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 14. Then we're going to pick this sucker up. Then we're going to go through the Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, Sonic. You get dunked on in this game. You're still real cool. We all love you. Were you a Nintendo kid or a Sega kid? I was both. Nah, we weren't that rich. Then you go through the 3 Beetles. Then you jump over here, you jump over and do that. You're going to jump off this guy, and then we're going to do a cartwheel. That's right, because we're just that athletic. Go through here, wait a minute, slap it, clap it. Wouldn't want to be you. I don't know. That was kind of working with the rhyme. Now we walk over here, jump over 1, jump over 2, bounce off this guy, and we wait. And then we go. Oh!
You're going where? Where are you going, Spike? Are you going in the water there?
I think we're going to the water. Oh,
you're going for a swim. Yeah.
I think. So wait, what was I falling? Okay, I'm trying to think. Where was I? Was I?
You were about to jump on the barrel. Actually, I just saw the replay.
Yeah. So if I hold B and right, we should be.
Oh, I don't know about that, Spike.
I'm gonna hold B and right. Please shuffle to that next. Please shuffle to it right now.
Spike, you gotta. I was gonna say.
Right, turn left in DKC 3. That was exactly the frame I turned left. DKC 2 was like, oh wait, I know what you need, and I'm not gonna give it to you.
Hey, Spike, you just got clues swapped. You got Mario Kart swapped.
That's for anyone who was watching the Shuffler stream last week. It was real funny.
Every single time Spike went to go write notes for SNES Clue, he'd go to Super Mario Kart, and he was like, why? It was always that exchange of those 2 games. Spike, don't ever count on holding an input during a swap. Like
it's wild how much it just knows. Okay, gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. Oh, see, it would have done it. It was gonna do it. Oddly enough, DKC 3 is in the lead in terms of like world progression. That's really funny.
I could have called that because you're not trying to do anything fancy with that, Spike. You are just trying to survive, and that's what the Shuffler's about. People think that, you know, you're really good at this. I'm just trying to survive through these games, all right? All you have to do is not die. You want people to think you're skilled at a Shuffler? You don't have to do the best speedrun strats. You don't die.
That's like speedrunning in general. That's just dog, if you can learn just how to not die in your speedruns, which is surprisingly hard to do.
It's a good way to start learning how to speedrun.
You're like 90% of the way there.
Yeah. Like people think it's all about skipping and clipping through stuff. No, just make it through your game clean and don't die. That's a good first step to speedrunning, honestly. It's so easy to get caught up in the jargon and the really hard tricks, but very nice, Spike.
That's right. Sometimes you have to be smart in a shuffler and know, like, this is a interval of time that will let me get to the end, hopefully. All right, Ram by Rumble. Dude, when I was doing this for like the 306% shuffler, I was forgetting exactly how to move with Ramby at the end. So, we're just probably gonna do that slow at the end. Okay. Let's hit the save. Okay. World 4 is officially banked, gamers. Now we're going to take Funky's Flights, go to World 5, and probably get dunked on by Oil Drum Alley. There is some like life farming we can do, but we don't need it. Honestly, if we die, that'll be a great one.
Do you take an intentional death here since you're at 0?
Man, I mean, do you take
I mean, that's the Castlevania mentality. Do you refill?
Right.
I know that firsthand. I'll beat this boss and then I'm going to take a death, take the game over, and refill. Like, that's... I do that in the Castlevania shufflers literally all the time.
Yeah. Castlevania also has the mechanics of, like, you lose a lot of your good stuff, like your powered up weapon right now. Like, tell me as far as, like, because I'm more familiar with SC4. In terms of Castlevania 1, what's, like, the really important stuff? Is it the upgraded whip levels?
What do you mean, like, in terms of, like, a shuffler or a speedrun? Those are two different approaches.
I guess in terms of, like, what is the thing that helps you beat the game real fast?
Well, if you're just going for speedrunning stuff, for Castlevania 1, it's about knowing how to crit some of the bosses, and that's one of the hardest things about Castlevania 1 speedrunning. So, like, Dracula's crits, I don't even have a consistent Dracula crit strat. Like, they're a thing, but they're really hard to execute. Like, they look really easy when you go to look up the speedrun strats, but executing, like, mummy crits, bat crits, Dracula crits, like, they're all about critting on the bosses. There's a few skips, like Mountain Skip in Stage 4, for instance. And again, you don't really do that on the shuffler per se. Like, you can try, but like again, some of those are so precise that they're not going to be easy to pull off. In terms of doing a Castlevania shuffler, my best advice is just know how to beat every boss with whip only, because chances are you're not going to get a lot of help. You're going to die a lot in the shuffler because that's how it is.
Level 1.
Just know how to beat everything without a sub weapon. That's the best advice I can give to someone trying a Castlevania shuffler. You're not going to get a lot of help. You're not
Are most things, I know in Super Castlevania 4, it's the cross. Castlevania 1, is it mostly the water? The holy water? Like, that's the OP sub-weapon?
So, yeah, in Castlevania 3, you can lock down some bosses. I mean, again, sometimes you'll trade weapons, right? Sometimes you'll use the triple cross. But again, in a shuffler, good luck getting a multiplier and actually keeping it, right?
Right.
I mean, you think about, like, how often you've been dying because of platforming, how often I die because of platforming in Mario. Well, multiply that in Castlevania, because if you commit to a jump in that game, you're committed. That's
There's no mid-air control.
No. About the best thing you have is if you're as Grant or Alucard in Castlevania 3, and even then, it's rough, right? Like, that's one of the things that makes that difficult. Someone said, there are critical hits in Castlevania 1. Yes, there are. It has something to do with hitting the boss on the same frame as you're hitting it. It's kind of a glitch in some ways. Again, I never got a chance to master it, but if you take a look at some of the high-level speed runs, again, runs way, way, way better than what I can ever do. There are crits where, again, you hit the boss at the same time as it hits you, and that creates a crit scenario. It looks really cool when it's done, but it's really difficult to do.
Yeah, and it's not critical in the same way that, like a critical hit, it's not random. It's just a precise trick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just called a crit, like the bat crit, for instance.
There's no shit.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't get to see a lot of Castlevania shuffler survival runs, so that's something I'd like to eventually work on, but again, I would be so nervous doing it in a marathon scenario. I think my PB is like 3 hours and 15 minutes, and that's without adding Dracula X in right now, which is something I would like to do. But I need to actually get good at the game.
What do you like the most about Dracula X?
I actually find it really, really challenging. I grew up with the first few Castlevanias, and, you get so used to it, kind of becomes automatic. I didn't grow up with Dracula X, so it feels like I'm starting over on the challenge. So I find that kind of neat. I find the fact that midway through the game, if you fall in a certain pit, you're committed to a certain route. You don't get to choose your route necessarily, so I think that's pretty... it's frustrating, but I also find it fascinating at the same time that sometimes your mistakes in that game will determine your path.
Obviously there are a number of different media sites you can go to that say, like, hardest Super Nintendo games. Very consistently one of the highest one. There's a number I've seen where it is number one. Hardest SNES game, Castlevania Dracula X. What is your opinion on that?
No, it's Space Ace.
Yeah, I'm sure like there are games we could say are harder. Yeah, Space Ace. Dude, I'm dreading that.
I don't think there's
that far away.
I don't think there's any SNES game that's harder than Space Ace. Like
coming up, I think it's game 389 for me.
Yeah, it's like in the 370s or 380s for you. I don't think there's any SNES game harder than Space Ace. I'm trying to think of stuff that even comes close.
He's like 31 hours to beat that game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Think about Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but think about that being like the same game over and over. You know, it's not like this like cool, like, hey, I'm doing this progression content, you know? It's grueling. It's very, very grueling and unforgiving.
It's just, move 5 feet, die again because you don't have it memorized.
It's memorization. Yeah. But you do that, I'll tell you now, Spike, you may want to record your, retime your final run of that because you could probably put it on the leaderboard.
Oh, are there like 2 people who have done it?
Yeah. Like if you end up doing that in one go, just whatever your time ends up being at the end, like whatever your final run is of that, put it on the leaderboard.
Yeah, you know, I've thought about doing that for many CES games. Like, dog, that probably wasn't even that bad as far as speedrun times go. I mean, that legendary dude at like the bottom of the leaderboard be like, oh, well, I can at least beat Spike's time, you know, based on all these like casual playthroughs. Dude, just submit times. Speedrunning's cool.
That's what I tell people, like, to bring it back to speedrunning. Like, who cares where you are on the leaderboard? Like, if anything, it keeps a log of, like, all the cool stuff you've done with retro games. Why not?
Is that right, Bagel? Oh, Piccolo, you just...
Super R-type. Spike, you gotta put, like, you know, for folks who might be following you for the first time, where they see your wholesome GDQ content, you need to put, like, this run is rated PG-13. This run is rated R.
See, okay, is there not a B there on this version? Because there should be. Am I doing something wrong? Super R-type made me real angry. That was like that was like one of the OG. So a lot of people, with me getting into CES Mania, you have this like idea in your head of like, this is what was on that console. So you think, oh, Super Nintendo, I'm going to play a lot of 2D platformers and a lot of RPGs. And I'm here to tell you, sure, but in reality, what you're going to play is a boatload of grand strategy games and shoot 'em ups. And all the shoot 'em ups are the hardest video game you've ever played in your life. It is absolutely flipping unreal.
What is it with you and boats?
Dude, boats. Game online. They're the definition of all the longest games we've played so far. Dang it.
I don't know what it is with you and boats.
Listen, man, boats are where the dreams happen. Okay. Then we're going to go down here. Whoa, Billy Joel. Okay. Billy Joel, he's turning in his grave.
But I will give you a lot of credit, Spike. You did finish your romance and or Koei block before us GDQ started. That's a pretty big achievement.
I feel like I started Genghis Khan 2 like 6 months ago. That was so much. Just all these really long grand strategy games all landed right next to each other. Yeah, I don't know if this has felt different. It's probably I'm just forgetting what it is. Because I always remember this Ramby section was really just like, hold right and jump. And I guess I somehow magically forgot where it is. So gamers, we're just going to walk this one. Yeah, see, that bee wasn't there. What?
Bees?
Where are bees at? That's bees.
That's beans.
Oh, yeah, I was going green. Yeah.
Oh my God,
and he made me die. Did I get to the checkpoint yet? I did it. Any fast-moving auto-scroller chat is automatically bad in the shuffler.
Oh, you mean like Air Force in Mario 3?
Woo! Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
It's like the only one I can do that looks impressive without completely losing it.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta give me a shot. Come on, man. You can't be shuffling. Because there's not a lot of pits in that. Oh, come on. Okay. Elevator Antics, round 2. Let's go.
All right. Ding, ding.
Roll over. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Then we're going to go off the little birdie. Then we're going to jump on the stake, and we're going to jump through the thing. Then we're going to 1 with the 2, and the 3 and the 4. And then we're going to not get the jump because Donkey's big. Donkey got that built-in input delay just like Ramby and DKC1. They wanted him to not feel nimble, to not feel good. Okay, KO. Come on, kitty. This is your story now. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, just stay low. We're a fan of getting low to the windows. Yes! Checkpoint. And we've got Dixie. That's great. This is good. Good for the stonks. This is fine. Just keep.
Oh! Dixie, what are you doing?
She slid off that time.
I did want to take a moment here because I know we're getting we still have a little bit of time before the top of the hour, but I did want to make sure we got around to congratulating the Black in a Flash community and give a shout out to them. Black in a Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, hosting special events through the year to raise money for charity and celebrate Black voices in the speedrunning scene. Learn more or apply to get involved at gdq.gg/BAF and follow at blackinaflash.bskysocial on Blue Sky for the latest updates. They just concluded the Juneteenth celebration this past week, and I want to congratulate them. I did not get a chance to do that yet, but again, congrats on such a wonderful event.
Hell yeah.
What an awesome event that I'm going to have to catch up. I didn't get a chance to see every single run, but I know there were some great ones that I did get a chance to see, especially the Super Metroid run.
Absolutely wonderful community over there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, at SGDQ as well, there's going to be a lot of community representation there. So again, SGDQ is coming up soon. We are talking about that. I'm going to be involved also with the Frame Fatale booth as well. So Frame Fatale, GDQ's all women and femme speedrunning community, is gearing up for their next event, Frame Fatale, happening September 7th through the 14th. Stay tuned for the schedule release in early July. Now that I didn't know until I read that. And speaking of July, if you're heading to SGDQ, be sure to visit the Frame Fatale table. They'll be hosting a frame changer panel and organizing 2 community meetups. Type !FF in chat to join the Discord and stay up to date with all things Frame Fatale. So again, I also submitted to some stuff to that. Z1M1 was the one we were talking about that earlier. So fingers crossed for that one. It should be an awesome time at GDQ with them. Big shout outs to Frame Fatale. Big fan of the community.
All right, we got King Sing Sing. People were bringing this up earlier as one of the hardest bosses casually in the DKC series, and I get that. It is like just that little thimble you're trying to shoot on the back of his butt. That's all it is.
That's all you get? Hitbox?
That's all you get. Yes, you gotta stay real low. You gotta have good nut shooting capacity right there. You gotta have a good aim on that sucker. There's the one. Oh, that's gonna kill.
Those are different bees.
Okay, we got the in-level warp here. You know what? Is there anything cool in here? Well, nope.
A token, not espresso, right?
Okay, yeah, a little espresso token.
Yeah.
Man, we were at the end of this level, and then I was donkey, and then I died.
I think that may have been the last enemy, but I'm not entirely sure.
It was like the second to last enemy. We were. That's legendarily, because I need to buffer a jump like immediately. There's no way, gamers. There's no way. It's over. Going back to the checkpoint. Man, I like these waterfall stages a lot, though, in DKC3.
Yeah, what do you like about them?
Well, I don't know, just aesthetically, I'm like, yeah, waterfalls are cool. I mean, who's with me?
You haven't done Lion King yet, right? You haven't done Lion King yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've played it before.
You might feel differently about that waterfall once you're done with that.
I know. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I couldn't frick with the poops. Okay, hit him. Then we're gonna wait, and we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna snipe it. That's right, legendary. Okay. Legendary.
Gaming.
All right, then we're gonna give him one more bait around. All right, World 4 DKC2 down. What's our life count in DKC2?
It's decent. It's one of your better life counts, I want to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna, gamers, let's play a little safe. I know we only got probably about 20 minutes left in the show, but let's try to avoid that game overage.
I agree.
Let's go ahead and wow. Well, we'll figure that out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Sometimes the shuffle is like, oh, you're trying to be safe. You'll never see it again. Thanks. Okay, so I love the waterfall levels except for this moment right here. Try doing that with Kitty. It's impossible. You can't do it. If you do it, don't record that and send it to me. I'll be upset. Like trying to do that section with Kitty, I'm convinced they forgot to test it with Kitty. Oh, you know what? Let's bring our bird friend with us.
Her friend.
Yeah, we knew. We all knew it. We saw it coming. It was gonna happen.
I am gonna get blamed for this level. I'm gonna get blamed for this level because I mentioned the name of this level earlier.
Dude, but like, you were telling the truth.
I was, but someone's gonna blame me for this later. I'm gonna get a comment on YouTube that's like, "Sky, it's your fault. You didn't mention Elevator and Tail." You know how it is.
Oh yeah, we all know the Skiddly D's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's over. Let's save the bird. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Okay.
What?
No tuppence a bag, no little Mary Poppins. Oh, it's over.
I just wasn't expecting a Mary Poppins reference while climbing a waterfall.
Oh, Mary Poppins, y'all. See, now it's a Guardians reference. We can reference everything. We've got the everything cinematic universe.
Okay, 21 lives and not in DKC 1. 21 lives in DKC 3. Would you like to buy a vowel spike?
The kikis with the cuckoos. Oh, that was so mean, dude. Oh, and now we're back down to our last life again. Yeah, I remember this is like a rough stretch if you just get bad shuffles. And your donkey. Oh. No. Okay, X out of this one. Talk to grandma. Save your game. We're probably going back to Oil Dry Alley again.
The vowel is A.
It's all right. This is we're doing a random number generator. We're getting a little kickback on Sky's old show, Mercy Kill.
I mean, I don't know if most people even remember Mercy Kill at this point. That's a throwback.
It's not.
How long's it been?
Okay, hold. People, those camera scrolls, dude, the resetting on the cycles. Those are dirty. Yo, Spooter level.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Spooter.
What's a Spooter doing in here anyways?
Right? I know. Like, the Spooter level in DKC2 is like, oh yeah, it's the forest, sure. Okay. Donkey, I would pay you a ridiculous amount of money.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, dude. No. Dude just walks off. No, it ate my input. Oh, it ate my input.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay,
okay.
that's fine.
All right,
now.
we have Diddy.
Okay, gamers, we're standing right here.
All right.
We're standing right there. That's right, Donkey, you're doing great. We're gonna swap the Diddy. We're standing right here. We're not moving. Okay, so we did that. Okay, now up to World 5 of Donkey 2. We got to World 5 in all of the games. This is great.
That's really good, Spike.
Yep, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. Oh, Dixie's dead. Now Diddy's quest for a new girlfriend. Nah, he's gonna get the same one.
Spike?
Dang, bro, she died. What do you want?
Go find her in another
She
barrel.
would want this for his happiness.
Oh, gosh.
Listen. You know what? Oh! Okay, he got mixed in with, he was more Knuckles than Sonic in that moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got
a Spooter now.
Oh, now he is Spooter.
Yeah, but you're saying
be my new girlfriend.
Why is this Spooter not in the forest and it's in a lab? Like,
maybe he was made in a lab.
I mean, I guess with the sneakers that makes sense.
This is the Nike lab. Oh, there's no way. It's over. Dream's dead. Just kidding. Okay, back to the checkpoint. We have a new girlfriend. Aw, yeah. And then we're gonna roll through you, and then we're gonna keep on moving. Keep on the trip. Pop it, pop it. Jumping on all the little ones. Pop it. Okay. Jump over here, jump over here. This is good. Rolling through all the nerds on the show, dropping down. Oh, what? Where's my jump? Was the kill plane the highest thing ever? I was gonna try to go for the fast strat. Turns out I went for the dead strat.
Looks like your jump got eaten there. Okay.
Okay, lock it. Okay, this is fine.
Oh!
It bonked me. I ceiling bonked, dude. No. And you know what that was, gamers? We were trying to go fast. Why would you try to go fast? All right, well, we got 12 minutes left in this. Okay, we can. If we beat Elevator Antics in DKC 1, that would be a fat W.
I would agree.
It ain't my. So one thing that's rough in DKC 3, those instant platforms you make under the Spooter, for whatever reason, in DKC 2, you could press L and R at the same time. In DKC 3, they made it to where you had to press them a frame apart, which makes it surprisingly common for it to not appear. At least when I try to do it. At least in Abyss Honcho. So you know. What? Yeah, there's no. Booty cheeks and booties and booties. Okay. I have had to play Oil Drum Alley way too much because Elevator Antics is cursed.
It is.
It has, it's a deceptively difficult level with its enemy placement, especially when you're trying to go fast at all. Oh, come on, man! Come on! It's it's a pit detector. Shufflers do this, dude. They have little pit detectors.
And note-taking detectors.
God, they know they're like, oh, his hand's not on the D-pad. Time to let her rip. Yeah, we're gonna despawn him that time. We're gonna go for the not as fast, but we don't die strat.
Hey, good job. That level's not fun in a shuffler. Good job, Spike.
You're welcome.
We gotta celebrate those victories, you know?
We gotta take the little ones.
That ain't a little victory, Spike. That level's hard on a shuffler.
That's a big and meaty one.
Yeah, that was a meaty one.
Oh, they're trying to shoot cheese balls at me.
Cheese.
Hey,
I like cheese. Cheese is good.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like cheese? Any non-cheese enjoyers in the chat? Because I feel like it's hard to run into. Cheese is pretty good. Okay, pop it, pop. Oh, L and R, the frame apart. Why did they change it in 3? Let's be real, it was probably a mistake. It was the 90s, dude. How many people worked on video games? Like 5. How many people work on video games now? 1 billion. You ever try to watch credits for a somewhat modern video game? Right? Me neither. It takes so long.
Spike, did you ever have a Super Nintendo dev stop by your stream after you got done working on a game?
Dude, I have had people come in and be like, oh my gosh, I worked on this game in some capacity. I'm like, oh, that's rough. This game sucks. No, I didn't say that to them.
I was going to say, I don't remember that happening, but I mean, have you had a dev go into your channel after you got done playing something?
There's been 2 times it has happened.
Okay.
And
very
like,
cool.
I think they had like somewhat more minor, some of a bucket list, dude.
That's a good one, by the way. Bucket list. I'm gonna have to remember that. That's
honestly
that's
practice.
good.
Do better than me. Practice more PG swears.
Yeah, no,
PG swearing for the children to hear.
I
then
like a
they'll
biscuit.
say that as opposed to butt cheese.
No, biscuit's good. No, biscuit is one I use a lot.
Oh yeah, biscuit. That one's.
And beans. Yep.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I didn't. I thought I was mixed up with the shuffle I just came from. I thought it was one more. Again, gamers, I halfway remember how to speedrun these levels, which is just enough to get
To be dangerous.
killed.
Yep. Spike, I do want to take the time right now. I mean, again, you still got time. We are coming up towards the top of the hour. I do want to thank you for being here. I know you've been extremely busy between SNES Mania, DKCR prep for SGDQ. You also have a lot of interview stuff going on and a partridge in a pear tree, in addition to all the life stuff you have going on, in addition to you helping me out with ambassador stuff for SGDQ 25. I just want to say again, thank you so much for being here tonight. I have had so many laughs and so much fun with you. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, these are always a really, really good time, Sky. Thank you so much for having me on, and thank you everybody for watching. These are, check out Shufflers more often. Shufflers are really, really good stream content.
And also again, for content as well, twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta, youtube.com/SpikeVegeta. Also, Spike does a shuffler for an incentive roughly every 100 SNES Mania games. So support his stream, and maybe you'll see the big old 100 shuffler the next time that comes around. Just saying, they're a good time.
Yeah, I've got one that I'm ideally doing before we get out to GDQ. So I do it like Sky saying every 100 games.
Yep.
So I've done Kevin Garnett, let's go. I did the 1 through 100, the 101 to 200, and the next one we're going to try to get is the 201 to 300. So roughly the last 100 games we've already done. And they're all like smaller goals because it's 100 games you have to beat. So like understandable.
Yep.
We're not going for rebeat all these video games, but they are once again some of my favorite streams that I ever do. So, all right. Oh, I didn't have momentum. Okay, now we're good.
And also, Spike, too, so we don't rush this when we get to the top of the hour. Do you have any shout-outs or things you'd like to talk about that we may have forgotten?
Oh, no, I already talked about, one of the things I'm going to be working on in addition to more SNES Mania, DKC returns. Basically, all my Switch game speedrun PBs, I'm going to work on more at the end of the year. So expect stuff like Super Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. I was even thinking going back because I did some semi-casual Breath of the Wild all shrine speedruns. That game just got a lot faster. So there's a lot of very, very cool content coming on the channel later on this year. So hell yeah. Make sure you check out GDQ and all the awesome runners there. Yes, I am doing DKC returns. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Supersonic that he's going to be kicking off the marathon with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. He's going to absolutely kill it. And many, many other runners. Mr. Shasta doing Phantom Hourglass. So happy for him. He's been offering that sucker for 10 years. And he's finally getting to do it. So that's cool. Other than that, oh my gosh, I found the field goal, dude.
It's good.
It's good.
And also thanks for showing us. I was going to say, thanks for showing us Poppy.
Yes, right. And Bagel, I'm not going to show him off because he's so peaceful looking. But dogs, they're good for the mental. Get a pet, gamers. They need the homes. All the babies.
And also, too, if you all are a fan of Hotfix as much as I am, again, I think I've been running or doing RNG for I want to say we're coming up on year 6 or something like that. We do have some summer merch for Hotfix. So our Hotfix summer merch collection is now live. Head over to theyeti.com/GDQ to check out our brand new Hotfix shirt, keychain, and sticker pack. I ordered the keychain and the t-shirt. Love them so much. And again, head on over to Spike's channel at twitch.tv/Spike. Vegeta and Spike is live. Most days I check him out in the afternoons. That is my cozy afternoon stream. Big fan.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Well, SNES Mania, I can't resist. I'm there giggling a lot of the time.
Dude, there's so many turds. You play any console, you're going to find some turds, but SNES has some special stuff, dude.
Oh,
That's very,
yes.
very good stream value. Oh, get up there.
This level's gonna haunt you for a while, Spike. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I really want the last thing we do tonight to be beat elevator antics.
We're trying.
That would be sick. We just hit the checkpoint. We have like 4 lives.
Come on, Spike, I believe.
Oh, pop it.
All right.
That's fine.
We're gonna see if we can get Spike the exorcism needed here to cleanse him of this level.
That's right, donkey.
Okay, good. That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
that's fine.
okay.
That's a fine shuffle.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yo, actually, one of my favorite SNES Mania playthroughs we've done so far is when a bunch of y'all joined me for Family Feud. Yeah.
Yes, me and
let's clear out some space.
the next show we have coming up, Game Masters. Kiara was also on for Family Feud.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
We were one big. Oh, it deleted my web. That's fine. This is not the final boss. It is Animal Antics, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no! Just let me get back to not Animal Antics. I want to get back to elevator antics, dude. That level's actually the hardest game in the series. It's not close. Okay, we got to the checkpoint of Tupac's library. Let's go. And before I'm like, dude, I just want to beat that one level, and it never shuffles to DKC 1 again. Man, if the goal was hit all of those, I did it. It's all right. When you're boyfriendless. Oh, we jumped over the American. Gamers.
Even I did that.
Gamers.
Please.
For everything that is holy in this world.
For all the bananas.
Let's go!
Yeah, we did it! Yeah, GG, let's go!
Candy, talk to me,
antics,
girl!
Right?
Talk to me, girl!
Woo!
And time. We're gonna. Yo, it kicked me out, right? Shoot this idiot.
What?
Let's go!
Yay!
That was perfect. We exercised our demons. Elevator Antics is dead.
I'm telling you, that level is mean.
Unironically, speedrunners consider that like one of the hardest levels.
Yeah.
Especially when you get stuck with Donkey. There's so many things that Diddy can do that Donkey can't. Oh my God. We were obviously not trying to speedrun it there. We were just trying to play the game. But gamers, yes, Shuffler's amazing. Shouts to Author Blues for doing so much for the Shufflers over the years. Yeah. Shouts to Scott. Oh, sorry, Dixie. I put the controller down. There was no shot. Shouts to Sky for having me on the show. You can check out my channel, twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta. We'll do a bunch of fun stuff there. And make sure you check out SGDQ coming up in like a week and a half. It's going to be great, just like Frosted Flakes. Thank you.
It's great. You know what else is great? Well, coming up next, we do have Kiara with Game Masters here for GDQ Hotfix. I'm Skybills, and I will see y'all around. Take it away, Kiara.